Huh. Bruh. Zaga. You sons of bitches. I mean, happy Easter.
I am the man standing in the shadow,
battling the fear.
Like a blind man tearing the depth.
Hearse it here.
I swear when I'm on stage, the rage will adhere to an energy given off by massively loud.
Cheers.
My peers look at me and say,
Why you so abrasive?
Why don't you just chill with your negative energy? Take into consideration your vocal
vibration.
I'm pacing myself, waiting for optimal integration. Flashback when the act was called hating.
Hate.
Now with your clown sound.
Soul segregation. Soul
No
degradation.
segregation when I'm taking a shot. Get your ass out the kitchen cause the skillet is hot.
Hot.
Feeling it loud. When I dust all your props and make
Bad boy Jamaicans
cats
lop off they locks.
and practice your crutch stuck stone on the rocks. Cone on the pot cause my vision is clear.
We can go eye to eye or blow for blow.
Whether it's city to city or show to show, you will be getting no pity.
So go for broke. You better act like you already know.
No fear. We can go fist to fist
Or bullet to bullet.
just make sure that you
You know how to pull it.
getting stuck
On stupid.
And if you try to test, get
Ready to do it.
Let's see you got the courage to do it.
No fear, yo. I'm just gonna freestyle this last verse. Cause I ain't got no words. And I ain't ready for the hearse. I guess I better write it down next time. But I don't care. I'ma still bust a crazy hot rhyme. Lit, fire, whatever you wanna adjectivate it. It doesn't matter cause you still hate it. Because you wish that you could be as good as me. But then you see the east to the west to the north, then it's SG. Yes, that's me. And I wanna to the point. I wish I knew more vocabulary words. Joy. Oh man, I feel pretty good today, even though my freestyle skills is garbage. That's okay though, cause I can write like a motherfucker. A motherfucker.
We can go eye to eye
And blow for blow,
whether it's city to city
or show to show.
you will be getting no pity.
So go for broke, you better act like you already know. No fear.
We can go fist to fist
Or bullet to bullet,
just make sure that
you know how to pull it. Getting stuck on stupid.
And if you try to test, get ready to do it. Let's see you got the courage to do it.
Yo, third verse when I burst, everybody's like up, laying up in the hearse after they come to disperse or try to me my molecules, cause I will rule the day, the earth, the everything, existence, centuries, time has no limit with me, cause I be, like I said before, SG from the EAST coast. Yes, I be the most, and I see that bread, and now it's toast, cause I'm too hot, and I am the most. Oh man, that's bad. It's bread and hotness to toast. Until you get it, I'm hot and I turn bread to toast. That's the line. Wow. I'm a dummy. I'm still setting up, so.
We can go eye to eye and blow for blow, whether it's city to city or show to show. You will be getting no pity, so go for broke. You better act like you already know. You better go fist to fist or
Bullet to bullet. You better,
make sure that you know how to pull it.
Getting stuck on stupid.
And if you try to test,
Get ready to do it.
Let's see you got the courage to
Do it. No fear. I got no fear. Anybody want to step up and get smacked down? You want to be that punk? You want to be that punk, that brand Nubian? Brand new chalked hand? Smack? What did the hand say to the face? Huh? Mr. Nightmare? Huh? P.S. You done, son. You done stepped on a toe. You done stepped on my bunion. And you done, son. That's what happens. And then you block me on Twitter. You done, son. I'm sorry, I'm yelling in the mic. I get excited. Sometimes I'm like, yo. I be like, yo, girl. How you feel? I love you. I wanna just rock. I just wanna block everybody on Twitter because they really getting up on my penis. I just don't want to be the meanest, but the way that I see this, it's just like the greasiest times, the weasels and the rhymes and the easels and the flimes. The flimes? What's a flime? Don't worry, I'll explain it, and then I'll splay it, and then I'll betray it, the way that I see it, the way that I convey it. You must understand that I am the man, and I can kind of rhyme a little bit, but then I stand into the wind, into the shadows, until the sun hits me, and then I be like, yo, I'll be like the big Bixby, please send me some information so I could just see all these. And then I bust out some defecation on your face in. I don't care. I don't just say whatever I want to say. I try not to curse in a verse, but actually the last one I wrote had 3 in it. 3, no, actually 5, because the hook loops a couple of times. But actually I might just censor that one word a little bit, but ass is in there and it's gonna stay. So when you say hey and you parlay over this way and you see that the words are there, and then you be like, mommy, oh my gosh, I heard a bad word, I can't believe it. And then you be like, son, you better just achieve it. I meant knowledge, because you're kind of dumb. I can't believe you are my offspring. Go over and get some gum. Okay, that was bad, sorry. Anyway, what was I doing again? I was setting up for the stream that starts in 9 minutes. So I'm just relaxing and stretching my... I've been driving for 2 hours, so it's a little... It's 2 hours for me, because I'd be like, lead foot. I was in Fury Road. You ain't see me. I was in the back. I was driving the truck. Remember that truck? The truck. There's like 1,000 trucks in it, so you figure out which truck I was driving. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, my brain wasn't working for a second right there. My brain wasn't working for a second right there. My brain wasn't working for a second right there. Yo. I wanna say that I'm a buzzer A and I'm a jibba jabba J and I'ma say it. What? I mean, I'm just gonna be like, I'ma lay it up like LeBron's gonna do it. In Space Jam 2, I don't know who approved it, but that's okay, cause yo, it's just a money hat. It looks a little better though with that CG and stuff, but we ain't talking about that today. We talking about MLB. That's what we talking about. We talking about Sony. Oh man, y'all. It's like, look, it's almost like the mirror. It's almost like it's like crazy. That's what it is. It's not like, oh, it's almost like this. No, it's like crazy. Ernie, hey, Anthony, hey. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Y tú también, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to get to it in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We are not listening to this song. Nope, not that one either. Nope. No. We got this. There we go. I guess I could make noise over this. Check. Yo, I can't believe when I be like looking in the mirror and I say, hey, there's Steve. And he'd be like, yeah, you better just achieve a little bit today, because you were a lazy wallflower. And I just want to make sure you take a nice shower, because you don't want to smell bad in any type of hour of the day, because I say that I laying in the bed and I cannot portray the way that I hate the sunlight sometimes the moonlight be messing with a curse word popped into my brain. That's why I stopped for a second. Like, if you were to just go off the top of your dome, I mean, that's just like, what is that called? There's a word for that. There's a saying for that. Just lucid flows. It's not lucid, because you're awake. Lucid flows. That's kind of like that. Lucid flows. My lucid rhyme style, son. Yo, my lucid rhyme style. Cause I'ma just look at it, stare for a while, and make sure that I could produce another child. A heir to the throne, a hair to the bone. Huh? A hair to the bone, what does that mean? Whatever. Sometimes you say stuff, like, what about that? What about that? Thank you, Dave. Preach. I preach and I preach. Hope everything's going good with you and yours over there. Say what's up to A, and say what's up to G, and say what's up to the wifey. Know what I mean? It's all good, baby. Yeah, that was the cool. That's my cool voice. You guys like my cool voice? This is my real voice right here. You like my cool voice though? Sometimes you have to play the role of the cool guy. Like, hey, how you doing?
I would like to apply for a job.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez. Let's see, your qualifications are here, and I'm looking at them. Very nice. Why do you want to join the illustrious family of Charles Cheese, Kitty? I was gonna say Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't want to get sued. Okay, we can't hear that either because that's secret. That's a top secret song. Top secret song. Okay, this is the last one. I'm gonna start. I gotta reorganize my playlist. I just want my bangers on it now. I'm gonna explain why. Something happened to me on Twitter the other day. It got lit a fire under my bowls. You know what I mean? Yo, I'ma just rock it in my own pocket. I gotta write a nice, just evil rhyme for this. I'm on the rap boat, that boat, black boat. I'ma just write this and I go. Yo, I'ma just rock. I'ma just lie. I'ma just look at you through the darkness and spy. I'ma just make sure that you can know my vibe. I'ma mend them and desire, but the die. What? You don't understand my mumblings, my gibberish. You understand that I'm about to do it and diminish it. That is your life. Cause I'ma just stab it with my lyrics. Lyrically stab, not physically or anything. It's just like a knife of my verbs and nouns, and then you see how profound the sounds is, and you be like, damn, this kid's abounding all up on my chest and I can't breathe anymore. We're not gonna go there, so I'ma just go to the other. Well, okay, I'm gonna stop. My brain, not my brain, but my brain goes places that shouldn't go before I get there. Does that make sense? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'ma definitely write an evil track. I'ma write an evil rhyme on this one, cause I'm saving this one for like the most evil though. I think I might do a part 2 of the first joint I did. We'll see. I did this track. I think I did this track like 12 years ago. It's still kind of nice, right? But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna as is. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna chop it and do some stuff to it and re-energize it and add some layers and add some separation and remix it. And maybe add some. It's real dirty and low bit. I think I want to add a little bit of hi-fi. You know what I mean? Some high bit rate stuff in there. So I'm still thinking about it. Trying to figure out the formulation on this one before I go and actually put it out. But this is probably gonna be another quickie. But there'll be more on that in about. What? Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Hey! What up, y'all? It's R9cast, the official Blodgers Cocoa Crystal Super Dope show for ElectronBandit.com. It's just a landing page with links to all my social media. I don't stutter. Social media stuffs. It's not fancy. It's just a elevator panel of buttons to find my stuff. I actually might change that to just the YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out which one. Maybe just my YouTube channel. I think I might do that. Maybe I'll think about it. I don't know. Or I don't know. I'm like, or I'll actually build a website. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that either. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do that. So, there's things to consider, which take work. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you what, I would rather be writing. Hold on, let me turn this off. I would rather be writing rhymes. I would rather be decimating fools on Twitter. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. I keep alluding to it because there was a There was an unfortunate fool on Twitter who decided to trip up and slip up and talk shite. And I made a mistake and I did not screen cap the exchange before he blocked. So I do not have the actual evidence, but I do remember the gist. So I will paraphrase, of course, but that's later. If you want to be part of the show, you can, there's many ways. I got YouTube. Wait, hold on. Let me go. I got YouTube. I got YouTube. That's Electron Bandit on YouTube. Yes. I also have Twitch, which is R9cast on Twitch. I know it's confusing. And I have Facebook. If you know me, then you know me. Then you could just go to my channel on Twitch. And yeah. I think it's Lord SG actually on Facebook. Add a story, add a profile. Who cares? Anyway, so we were happy Easter and everything. Happy Easter. I had a thought about Easter and what I was gonna say about Easter, but I don't remember what it was, so it's not important. Right. Something about eggs. Yeah. That's where my mind was going. This is a while ago. What are you talking about? SG dishing out play. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, Bridget. The reason why I wrote a song in 3 hours the day before yesterday or whatever day it was is because of what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know before you have to go. Okay, how about that? I'm always rhyming. Hello. But yeah. Oh, let me open up Discord and let the people know. My hip. I think it's my sciatica. I think I have a busted O-ring somewhere. Actually, this is weird. It might be the same. It's not that bad though. I was helping my daddy-in-law put an AC unit on top of a camper, cause he's a country boy on Earth. He's a country boy buying all the country boy. But he runs circles. He runs circles around me, cause he works. You can't stop him, son. It's like, show is now. Come and watch the greatness. That's good, yeah. HTTP deep doop Twitch. I'm slow at typing, if you haven't noticed. And do I have my glasses? I do not have my glasses on. Where are my glasses? That's curious. I had them. But did they fall? Oh, they're right there. Okay, I see them. They're probably getting scratched. I messed up already. / R9cast. Boom. Come and see me. All right. Copy. And put you on mine. I thought it just rhymed. Sony point. Oh, that was Sipsy a while ago. Show is now. Bam. And then there was one. Okay. I guess. Oh, Discord. I guess I'll put my Discord link up in here. Or is this mine? Yeah, it's mine. Discord. Is there a way to change the link? Is there a way to change what the link says? There is a way to change what the link says in Discord. I just don't know what it is. Or I have to be like, a Superfly dude. I had to be hooked up. Edit channel? Is that what? I don't need slow mode because nobody's here. Permissions. Private channel. It should be open. Make private channel. You only select members. Yeah, I'm going to leave that like that. Because channels I don't follow. Wait, I don't have any following channel. I should chat. Whatever, I'll do that later. Anyway, so there is a plethora of trolls and doodle faces, just people on Twitter. And I don't have a problem with trolls. I don't have a problem with people trying to be funny or whatever, as long as you don't. What are the words? Abdi, what's good, man? Hopefully everything's going good with you and yours and your new home. Congrats once again. I know I say it like every time I see you, but you know what I'm saying? Getting a crib is a big deal. So that's a big up from us, me and Bridget, I would say, to you. Most definitely. All right, so let's get into it, because I know Bridget has a short attention span, and I'm just saying she likes to bounce about. She gives me an hour. Hey, I can't ask for more than that, and she probably wants to watch The Equalizer. So I ain't gonna hate her for that. So here it is, real quick. I was on Twitter doing the Twitter thing, and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the actual what started this. Because I can't pull up all the conversation because your boy blocked me. So blockages means yeah, right? All right. So let's go. No, profile. There we go. Did I? I don't think I. Oh wow, that worked. No picture. Okay. But what is it? Okay. It's like way down here somewhere over the rain. Sorry, I know. I should have. That was funny. I should have whatchamacallit it. Yeah, Colin Moriarty is. There it is. Oh, they pulled it off. Uh-oh, hold up. Let me check my phone. They pulled it off. The tweet is unavailable. Oh, shoot. The plot thickens. I didn't screen cap that one either. Hold up. Because I saw it this afternoon. It was still there. Hold up. Hold up. If it's not there, if it's here, I'm going to screen cap it for real. I don't know if it is, though. Dismal flower. No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to it. There it is. Okay, let me screen cap this real quick. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the vibrancy of my screen because it's super dark. Okay. So you can't see it, but no, I can't see it. All right. So, wow. Why did? That page doesn't exist. What did they? I mean, I know they blocked me, but. That's weird. So I'm not gonna say this person's name yet, right? It is under my tweets, but here's the thing: when someone blocks you, then you can't get the exchange. So what I did with this one, I retweeted what he said, and it captured it. It stayed on my phone, but it's gone on over here. And I'm looking at the same exact place. So yeah, they took it off of the app on Windows, but on my phone it's still in here. So I still have access to it. So he was replying to J-Dub about something, right? Whatever. J-Dub is he's a pony, but he's a troll. He knows his role. He's funny. I give him props. I don't hate him. Some people do, but I'm like, okay, I know his game, and it's not. He's not like one of those vitriolic evil, wants to see you, talk shit. He's just in here having fun and talking, it's like the dozens with him. And it's cool. I understand that. So it's all good. So when he makes fun of Xbox or whatever, I can laugh because, he's laughing at the same time at everything. So it's all good. All right. So this guy's replying to J-Dub and he says this. And this is referring to the MLB news, which I'll get into. He says, yo, replying to J-Dub, excuse me. He says, yo, I get that, but still, we looking like idiots. MLB PS5, $70, Xbox $5 to $15 a month for this, and many more. For real, though, we even have to pay for Outriders, and they pay not even 10%. Are PS users paying for the development of games now that all go to Game Pass? I think so. And that was the tweet. And I retweeted that with a header saying ponies are feeling the heat with the eyeballs. Right? I didn't say your mama's so fat. How fat is she? Your mama is so big and fat that she can get busy with 22 burritos when times are rough. I seen her big in the back at Taco Bell with handcuffs. The sad fact, your mama smokes crack. She got a burning yearning and there's no turning back. I didn't say that. I just said these ponies are feeling the heat. Then he replied, this is my recollection now. He says, he posted a picture of his gamer tag with he's got 2 friends of 12 friends. Not a lot of friends. Whatever. It's like you can't call multi-platform console user a pony. And then I replied, pony is a state of mind. Right? And then this person replies after a while, comes back and just gets it to me. There might have been one more exchange before that, but I don't remember. But no. I know the one that set him off. He said something else. I don't remember what he said. And then I said, just play it on Game Pass. You multi-console player, you, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing now because I don't have that part of the conversation. I didn't say you at the end. I just said multi-console player, right? And then he comes back. He's like, you talking shite. He said the real word. Your production music is bad. Your links to the website is bad. Your stream is bad. The blah, 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 and all this. I'm like, oh, snap. You just going to get it personal like that, right? And then I go back and I don't have it. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Dang it. I'm such a dumbass. I should have. Wait, what happened? But I come back and I said, thank you for your input. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my bad content. Paraphrasing once again my own self because I don't remember exactly what I said. I wasn't disrespectful because I don't know this person, right? And so I said, and actually, the fact that he was trying to diss me and stuff, I was like, all right, that's what it is. And like the little fire stick just lit up like, right? So I was like, all right. And I said, thanks. I'm glad that I was able to waste your time with my bad content, something like that. Just for you, I'm gonna keep creating. Or similar. That was the gist of it. That was the message. Soon after, I followed him after that, right? Because I don't want to lose touch with my new friends. And blocked. And everything disappears, right? So I was like, okay, that's okay. The next day, I write a song. The song is called Too Old. I was always going to write this song. And it's going to be, this is the first part of a splinter, of a shard, of an idea, of a line of songs that are too old. Bridget says, told you not to have any links you don't use anymore. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened, Bridget. He's just trying to get under my skin. And I'm like, all right, I see what you're trying to do. I can't get mad. I am too old. I'm too old to be playing like this, right? So I use the negative energy that someone would put on me, and I put it into something else to put it back into the world. Now, is that to say I'm going to deflect that negative energy? No, you absorb it, you change it, it metamorphosizes, chemical reactions happen, and something else comes out. Now, the rhyme I wrote is not a nice song. I say ass and I say shite. Those are the two words that are bad. Everything else is on the level, blah, blah, blah. And the shite word, I'm gonna censor it a bit so that, you know, it's safe for radio. Ass could play. Ass could play. I'm leaving ass. And it's a quick ass. It's not a big fat ass. It's not a long ass. It's a quick little ass. So that ass is staying. But the other one, I'm gonna zip zap it. You know what I mean? Because I think I say it like 4 times because it's the chorus. It's in the hook. But that's the gist of it. And it has spawned something that I like to call quickies. Now you're like, what's a quickie? A quickie for me is a song. Started. The origins of a song started, finished in one session, if you will. One day. One in the studio. This song took me 3 hours to get the beat, make the beat, write the track, record the rough. And I would consider that basically done. Like it's written and I throw down the rough track. You know, then I listen to it like a couple of days and I say, okay, I gotta fix this word. You know, I could double this. You know, I'll go in there and tweak some stuff. But that first laydown, I mean, I could throw that out if I needed to. But also, I want to do a video for each of these songs. So this song, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to try to get it out by next week. So it's going to be a monthly type of thing, right? So the quickies will come out each month, and then quarterly I'll have the biggies, the motion, you know, the features, which is On You. That's the freaking video I've been working on for 1,000 years. So the quickies will be easier videos to shoot, like one shots, but I'm gonna throw some special effects and stuff in there because I can't help myself. But it'll be easier for me to do, and the songs are generally shorter. So yeah, that's basically what happened on Twitter for me. Now, I mean, that's lesson learned for me. So, like, you know, when stuff starts popping off, A, don't follow fools, and B, because I must have scared them, and B, just screenshot all that stuff, you know, and that way, boom, you know, fools can't say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this is what you said. This is what you said to me. I mean, am I supposed to be like, oh my God, you're right, I'm scared? No, I'm saying you saying I'm talking shite. You come back and talk shite to me like, but, and then you block me. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You want to, let's go. You want a box? Let's go. But no, you must be a child because, you know, if you was a real man, no, I ain't go there. That's not even, the point is, you know, if you want to come at somebody, you know, don't be a coward. That's all. We could be adults and we can argue and we could debate stuff, but don't be a coward. Just come. Let's go. That's it. That's it and that's all. On to happier news. MLB. Yo. I'm sorry. I must be yelling. Hold up. Yo. All right. Let me see if this. That's the gain. That's the chicka. I'll do it that way. Check. Throw the gain up. Check. There you go. All right. So, whoa, that's too loud. My bad. Nah, that don't work either. Anyway, I just turned that up. Anyway, so MLB. Sorry, I'm adjusting. MLB, the show. Opti says, if you want to come at King Kong, you better bring King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Opti says that in chat. Okay, so people call me an Xbot, and I do lean towards Xbox. I don't consider myself an Xbot because I'm not going to sit here and defend, oh yeah, I'm be like, yeah, Xbox deserves to raise the price of Xbox Live Gold to hell no. No. I don't think so. You start acting a fool, I'ma look crooked at you. I don't care who you. If you my mama and you start acting a fool, I'ma look crooked at you, mama. She knows this, by the way. I'm not saying anything that's, anybody on this planet. You get that because that's just how I am. I'm sorry. I just, I mean, I am more like my father than I would like to believe, but the fact that I know this means that I can course correct. So I'm not going to purposefully disown anyone, let's say. I'm not saying my dad has done that. I'm just saying I won't. Now, I might not talk to you. I might not go out of my way and say what's up, but I'm not going to be like, avoid, like, you call my phone and I'm like, nope. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, I'll talk to you. Hello, what's up? Yeah, no, just chilling, whatever. But, that's, sometimes that's how ships pass in the night and then, it's not a big deal. It's not that serious. That's my tag. It's not that serious. Bridget said, let me call her up and say that. No, she already knows. She knows what she made. Bridget also says, you handle that so well. Just remember, it's dangerous world. Like, yeah, I know. I try to, not be a dumbass. Anyway, Obvi says, dude won an Oscar for that. That's true. Denzel's the man. From Mount Vernon, by the way. Anyway, so I could take this off. I keep seeing this stupid. It's funnier with the audio, but anyway, keep that thing. Anyway, Phil Spencer is a very what's up, legend? How you doing? Hope everything's good with you and yours. I know I'm late, but what can I say? Yeah, keep bringing them photos. I try to like everything that you put up, but sometimes I'm on Facebook though. I usually do it on Instagram, but anyway. So, I mean, Phil, we can approach this, what's happening in video games right now. And when I say video games, I ain't even talking about Nintendo. Right, the Nintendo is over there. They're like, yeah, we about to bring out the Nintendo Switch, Super Switch Pro, whatever. They should literally call it Super Nintendo Switch. It is written. It is foretold. That's what they should call it. All the old heads, nostalgia people, and the new. It just makes sense. Super Nintendo Switch, SNS. Does that not? Okay. Anyway, can't open Twitch. Oh, that's not good. Well, I appreciate you popping in over here, man. Thank in the hood. But yeah, anyway, it is so crazy what is happening in as far as like perception, these companies making moves. Why I've been on Twitter so much? Because I wasn't on Twitter like that before. I was like, Twitter, I don't, whatever. I was being an old man about it. Like, whatever. I don't care about that, right? I wasn't trying to be like a internet personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like shove beats in your face like that. You know what I'm saying? I do it for my own well-being for the most part. First thing I do in life is to make sure that I'm okay up in here and up in here and up in here. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that's okay. And how do I do that? I make beats, I stream, I say blah, 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 Sony's garbage, blah, blah. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. It's jokes. And then, I look at Twitter and Sony's doing stuff. They're making moves. I mean, are they good moves? Who knows? That's subjective, right? But yo, I'm looking at I look at the big guys that's talking stuff. Like, I have a YouTube channel. All these people watch. I'm gonna say some stuff, and I look at the little guys. I watch Justin. I actually like Justin Legary's channel. He's cool, even though he's part of IGN. I don't fault him for that. I'm not saying I hate IGN. I'm not saying I like IGN. I tolerate IGN because I would say a good number of their personalities are decent. What are the words I want to use here? I mean, they're all good people, I would say, inherently. But some of them sometimes aren't good for the culture. When I say culture, I mean video game culture. I'm not talking about black culture. We're talking about video games right now. Sometimes, just off the top of the head, Ryan McCaffrey, sometimes not good for the Xbox fan culture. And he's the guy leading the Xbox podcast. It's hard to listen to that show. So I listen to it because I don't want to be like, nah, man, you suck. I ain't gonna listen to you no more. I listen to it, and he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, if Microsoft messes up, I'm gonna call him out on it. I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm like, I used to like him a lot more when he was on OXM and he had his co-star. I forgot his dude's name. He started, and then he went and worked for Harmonix, I believe, or I can't remember. Anyway, that show is getting harder and harder to listen to because it's like, I mean, it's when you're listening to shows, it's usually for the personalities or the opinions or whatever, right? It's not like, oh man, I love the news. Let me listen to it at 59. No, you get the news. You got the news. You don't need to hear the news again. You know it. It's there. Boom. There's the facts. Boom. You're good, right? You go to some other place who delivers the news more elegantly, more eloquently. Hello, I'm gonna give you all the Xbox news. You know what? I've been listening to Xbox Era. It was an Australian dude and a British dude, and I'm like, you know what? Like both them accents. Sure, the audio quality isn't 100,000 million %. Doesn't matter. It's not bad either. But for some reason, it's not. It's better than Podcast Unlocked. I even like Game Attack Radio better than Podcast Unlocked. Godfrey's been doing it for 1,000 years, so you can't hate Godfrey. But sometimes, if you sit there and you listen to the words, you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. But I know English probably ain't his first language. He's Dominican. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not the war thing, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm Puerto Rican, but it's not like that. I ain't got nothing wrong. I never understood the whole Dominican, Puerto Rican. I never did. Nobody explained. My mama never explained to me why Puerto Ricans and Dominicans can't get along. Never. Is it jealousy or something? I don't know. I got to go do some research. I want to know about the Puerto Rican Dominican War. I want to know that because nobody schooled me. They didn't teach me that in high school, in elementary school, middle school. I went to Davis and Nichols, and they didn't teach me nothing. Davis was like, oh wow, all the smart kids go here. I was in the humanities, and then I was like, I'm gonna be lazy, and they kicked my ass out to Nichols, which is the hood. That's the hood middle school where all the rejects go. And I was like, wow, this is better. This is my speed. I was like, yes, please. And I still didn't do any work. And I got better grades. And that being said, my lazy ass in school, still better than the school system down here in Florida. I can't even say that because I didn't go to high school down here. But I did go to college down here for about 2 semesters. And I said, pause. I said, nah, B. I said, this ain't happening, Captain. Nah, it wasn't for me. And here I am now. Still here, still alive, not homeless yet. Yeah, anyway, wow, what a tangent. Anyway, MLB. So the whole atmosphere, the whole kind of video game essence and just not Twitter sphere, but social media sphere is going quite bananas because the ponies are losing their minds. Now, Legend, you in chat, Preach, Opti, you in chat, Preach, y'all are not ponies. I know this. You know this. We joke around each other. We argue. We go back and forth. But, we old school gamers. Oh, we're gamers, right? You know what I'm saying? And, we just make fun. It's all part of the plan. It's, But some of these fools on Twitter, I was like, I'm like scrolling and I'm like, yo, these fools is like, yo, there was some tweets about people talking about, yo, Outriders on if Outright, the servers wouldn't be garbage if it wasn't on Game Pass. I'm like, huh? Okay, wait, hold up. How does Outriders on Game Pass, how does that have anything to do with the servers of the game? Please explain this to me, because I don't understand what you're talking about. And people are goofing on them. They're posting, they're retweeting. It's so much craziness that's going on because these ponies, once again, Legend and Opti, you know I'm not talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure, Even J-Dub, even, I'm going to say Pete, Porter Rock, even him, I'm going to say, y'all, he's not a pony. He's strong with it, though. He's strong with it. But he's truly not. But he's like on the, he's like, wow, you look like one, man. You smell like a pony. You sure you ain't nobody? You sure you ain't no pony? You sure you ain't no pony? He's close, but I've heard him enough. I've heard him enough times. I've heard him speak enough times. I've listened to his podcast a couple times. And yes, he's a Sony fan, of course. But Pony, I don't think so. He has sense. Ponies. I mean, we can go into what a pony is, but we don't need to. Ponies are just people who are just ridiculous, fanatical fans who don't make sense. Got Jim Ryan's member all up, balls and all, just guzzling. Don't care. Stockholm syndrome fools. Just ridiculous. It's like Sony, all right. I would rather pay $70 than get it for free. I'm like, that's not the point. You understand, man. These fools, they're going to war. They're playing chess up in here, and you over here like acting like, oh, the right to own. I feel like I need to own all of my games. Yes. I do not want to rent them. No. And I'm like, y'all know that y'all could buy them on Game Pass. Y'all know you get a discount on Game Pass when you buy a game, right? It's almost like there's no way to win this one, right? So it all started with, honestly, this all started with Bethesda, but we're not going that far back. Outriders, third-party game, day one on Xbox Game Pass. That's a big deal. Even though the game may not be the best game forever ever, the fact is that it's a third-party game out of Sony's control. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that, like, I think some ponies realize what's happening, and they're like, uh-oh, this ain't good. This is one example, and then MLB is another example. It's like, wasn't that last week? And then MLB is like happening, the news this week. It's like every week, Xbox is like, another elbow, leg drop, I'm like, yo, they keep smacking Sony like, plaque. Hold up, pause. We gonna be back next week. Hey, Sony, pap, another slap. It's like they're unrelenting, and that it's like, it's so interesting, entertaining, and it feels a little good because, like, the video game industry is weird, it's crazy, it's many things, but the Sony versus Microsoft has been so, like, not one-sided, but kind of vitriolic towards Xbox from the pony side for so long, and I would say some of that is justly deserved on Microsoft because they were slipping. But what they were doing is, like, Don Matrick just, like, he slit the tires and he jumped out of the bus full of children as it careened off the cliff. Don Matrick was like, I'm out. And I was like, oh, okay, that's. And then Phil came in, Superman, and he caught the bus in the ravine and he flew it back up and he put it down. Done well, childrens. Y'all safe now because Uncle Phil here Saturday. And they're like, yeah, Uncle Phil, yeah. I was like, that's right. Go home to your mamas and daddies. Get out here. I mean, Phil Spencer doesn't talk like that. That's just my imagination recreation. Thank you. Anyway, Phil Spencer came in, and from 2014 to now, he has been throwing up first aid kits and morphine drips and bandages and, sutures and crazy glue, all kind of stuff to help resuscitate, fix, and heal Xbox. And before Phil got in there, Xbox was the redheaded stepchild of Microsoft. Microsoft was like, nah, B, y'all want what? Y'all want money? How much money did y'all make? Y'all didn't make enough money. You're not getting enough money. They were Harry Potter under the stairs. Xbox was like nothing. Microsoft was like the uncle and the cousin and the auntie. And Xbox is just, part of, just go up under his stair bedroom, and he's like, I like it under here, And then Phil came in, and he was like, yo, the thing is like, Ballmer left, Satya came in, became the CEO, and then I think, it was a combination of Satya coming in, Satya Nadella, Phil Spencer taking a role on Xbox, the leadership role, and then those two gelling and figuring out, yo, what could we do? And the thing is, like, I didn't think Phil would be like a good leader for Xbox. I wasn't thinking that way because before that, he was just a dude who was running the games division for Xbox, right? He was just Xbox Game Studios guy, right? Getting all the games, right? And before that, he was making Encarta or whatever. He's a programmer, which is cool. Now, here's the thing, like Jim Ryan, is he a programmer or he's like what? Let's look up Jimothy Ryan. What's his credentials? That's my question. Let's see. Jim Ryan. Is there Wikipedia on that fool? Twitter. No. Wikipedia. Here we go. What? Former. Oh boy. Politician? No. No. Okay, we're gonna have to be more specific, obviously. Jim Ryan, CEO, PlayStation. There we go. Sony Interactive. Oh, and it might be. The link might be in here. But no, not that though. Yes, no, Sony Interactive. Yeah, that should be PlayStation. Where is it? Is it up here? Should be up here, right? There is. There's no link. He's not in Wikipedia. It's like he's a phantom. What was Jim Ryan doing before? I gotta freaking figure it out. Jim Ryan. Oh, come on, son. Stop it. Jim Ryan. Before. PlayStation. Spell it right? Did not. PlayStation. Who is Jim Ryan Sony? Let's try that one. As president, Jim Ryan certainly fits this building. Having grown up in Kenton, Newcastle. Oh, he's joined Sony. Okay, let's go. I guess he joined Sony in 1994 as the original PlayStation launched, and the rest is really history. Okay, so what was his role when he joined? That's my question. Not giving me no answer. Stop it! Whatever. Get out of here. For some reason, I don't like to type on this. Okay, this is a freaking interview. Anyway, when was this? November. Anyway, let's get back to the actual news and the actual things that's happening on Twitter. Let's actually open Twitter because Twitter be funny. Maybe something will pop off while we're So the Outriders comes out day and date on Game Pass. Third-party game, not a super giant game. It's AAA. I would say it barely skirts over the line of AAA. It's like, oh, you that new AAA rookie. Outriders, like, yep, that's us. So I would say that, right? I'm not gonna say that Outriders is, oh, this is the best ever. Oh, I played the demo, so I was like, okay, this is all right. But the implications of what that is, right? The implications of what that was, just that one alone is like, oh snap. So think about this. Sony could be like, yo, Call of Duty. We gonna have exclusive maps and costumes and gun skins and all this stuff. Exclusive PlayStation for a year. What you gonna do? The Game Pass goes to Activision. Yo, we don't want those exclusives that you gave them other guys. Here's a big fat stack. Boom. And Game Pass. Game Pass day one. That's it. Peace out, homie. That's it. It's a wrap. One wise man once said, "It's a wrap." This is the formula has been laid upon us to just look at. Game Pass day one. That's it. All that DLC extra, unless Sony comes out of pocket with way more cash, they're in trouble. Also, they might have done that, right? So, right now, some contracts might not be able to be made like a COD contract, right? But moving forward, that's like, not this year, 2021, but like 2022 Call of Duty. You better believe that Microsoft is going to be like, yo, what's up? Yo, that's free money for Activision. Activision love money, right? And we're just talking about Activision right now. We're just talking you got FIFA. They're already in bed with EA. So it's like, those are coming anyway, right? It's just, how can Sony compete? Even if they try to parody Game Pass, they still, I would say they wouldn't, based on what they said. But we all know Jim Lion Ryan don't keep his word. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of memes out there with him as Pinocchio. I'm just saying. They try to do the same thing with Sony's first party game MLB is coming to Xbox Game Pass. Well, since the floodgates are open, what will the next Sony first party? Wow. Honestly, Spider-Man is the only one that's actually possible, because Sony doesn't own Spider-Man. So I'm gonna click Spider-Man. Yep, 55.8%. I didn't even think about that. Like, if you think about every property that Sony had locked down, well, MLB was locked down by Sony, and then MLB was like, yo, we want to make more money. What's going on here? How come you only selling 2 million units, yo? What's up with this? I heard Game Pass got 18 million subs. It's probably like 20 million subs now, but let's just say the last number, 18 million subs. How come we're not on Game Pass? And then Sony's like, but we have PlayStation Now. Slap. Get out of here, boy. Come on. It's like everybody's, it keeps getting repeated. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, right? Blah, 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 right? It sounds like whatchamacallit, catchphrases and stuff, right? But so with smart delivery. Catchphrase. Oh, that's a catchphrase. That's a catchphrase. Then the whole Avengers debacle happens, and it's like, I saw the list, like what you got to do to get your save off your PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 Pro to play on your PlayStation 5 to continue your game. And I'm like, are you serious? This is the next gen, right? This is what we believe in generational gaming, or whatever the hell Jim Ryan said. This is what this means. It's just difficult for you to keep it moving. They literally want to separate everything about last gen and this gen. And I'm like, that's not how like progress works in any field. Like you look at like cars, for instance. I'm not a car guy, but cars. Like, oh yeah, we got the first cars, like put. They're like, let's add some cylinders. It's like, yeah, but it's the same, but we're just adding. It's better, but it's similar. It's based off the old, but it's better, more efficient. That's just technology. So the fact that they're arbitrarily trying to cut off generations just makes no sense, especially in this world that we have, streaming services or, sub services. It doesn't make any sense. Pathetic Sony ponies spreading false information. Why you guys are really salty? What is this? What is this picture? Yeah, that's not right. What is this from? Outriders. Download to continue. Game Pass members play free until 4/14/21. What is this the demo or something? That's not how Game Pass works. They try to Photoshop some stuff up in there. That's funny. This is the real app. Yeah, that was weird. Why did they do that? See, this is what I'm talking about. They're trying, there's this little, gotta look at what's going on. Let's see what they're talking about here. I didn't even talk about them closing the stores, and it's like everything that Sony's doing for the past, I guess, since launch. Besides, Spider-Man Miles Morales being a good game. I mean, it's a 5-hour game, but it's a good game. But I'm gonna still say this: Miles Morales should have been a full at least 10 hours. I'm going to say like the new norm is 10 to 15 hour games. Not no 35, 30, 40, 100 hour. That's unnecessary, especially for a game like that. 10 to 15 hours is a good length. That's it. That's all we want. That's a AAA game. You could charge us whatever for it. Sony's charging $70. Xbox is charging Game Pass dollars. So, Returnal is coming. Yeah, okay. Returnal might be good. Anyway, so, Legend, here Legend says, Sony gave away 38 games for free in the last 5 months. I played one of them. Only one? 5 of the games are PS5 exclusive games not made by Sony. If I had Game Pass, I wouldn't use it. All the games that I do play, and I played games almost nightly. Oops, sorry. They're not on Game Pass. To me, Game Pass is overhyped. If I do get the new Xbox, it's very likely possibility I won't get Game Pass. You should get I'm telling you right now. If you get an Xbox, you should get Game Pass. I was in the same exact boat. I was like, man, I want no subscription to get. Man, get that out here. I was exactly like that. I was like, nah, B, I like buying my games. I was literally what a lot of ponies are saying. And then I got that taste. I got that free taste. I got, I think, 2 weeks free. I started playing. I was like, oh, this is all right. Man, it's okay. I can dip in, look and see what I got. Play some indie game. I'm going to tell you, though. I was playing Naruto. Narita Boy. Okay. That's a good-ass game for Game Pass. There's some, things about it. But the art style, the music, it's so good. It's an indie game. It's a small game. There's pixel art and stuff, but it's so it's got flavor pouring out of it, baby. So there's a lot of games that I would not have bought, and that's the whole purpose of Game Pass. Is that right? You get the little indie games and stuff you don't want to buy, but something quick, something like kind of bring you back to the old time when games were like how they were. But the other part of it is EA Play, right? So you get all the EA games that you won't buy. It's like, I ain't buying Jedi Fallen Order. Popped on Game Pass. I'm going to play that now. They just put out Squadrons. I was like, I ain't buying I'm not interested in the dog fighting only it's on Game Pass? I'm going to play that. I played it. It's pretty good. Will I go back to it? Maybe. I got so many games to play. Maybe. I don't know. Legend says I got 100 games to get for PS Plus that I've never played. I'm a gamer that plays what I want to play, not something else. No, that's true. I do too. But having a giant list of games options, so you can say what game do I want to play through the list. I do the same thing like you do. I collect all the games they got for free, even though I'm like, I gotta play that. Whatever. I still click so it's in my library. You know what I mean? So I do the same thing, and I only play what I want to play because I feel like if I'm playing something, that's why I don't review games. I feel like if I'm playing something that I don't want to play, then I'm wasting my time. I could be making beats. I could be writing. I could be freaking finishing my video, CG. I could be doing so many other things, fixing things around the house. The bridge is like, okay. Cooking some eggs and grit. No, I cook French toast, though. I cook some French toast. Could be cooking French toast instead of playing this dumbass game. So I agree. But having Game Pass it's still like the best deal. And like I said, I understand how you're feeling, because I was in the same spot, but I got the taste. I was like, okay. And then it went away. And I was like, uh-oh. And then it felt like my Xbox was like, wait, it's like you took features away. That's what it felt like. I was like, hold up, I don't have a giant a giant place where all the games live and I can just pick one and play it. I don't have that anymore. I just have the games that I bought or the games that are coming out or maybe some free demo. It's like extra games like right here. Here you go. And then I can play on my PC. I can play on my phone. I tried that a couple times. Like, oh shoot, this works. Kind of not the best sometimes, depending on where you at. I was out in the country, so I was really struggling. But I was still playing Hellblade for a couple minutes, and I was like, okay, I'll just test to see if it works. Legend says, I have options. They're in my library. They don't get played. And I have so many subscriptions, adding one more would mean I would take away one. That's true. That's why I don't have Amazon Prime as of yet. Because I'm like, is it really worth it? I mean, I don't order that much stuff on Amazon, and I don't think that their offering is all that. I guess Invincible was probably cool, but if I really wanted to see that, if there's something I really want to see, then I would most likely buy a Blu-ray of it. And it's like it's $100 a year for Prime, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if it's only one thing that they're putting out, it's not a lot of stuff that I want to watch on Prime, put it that way. Disney Plus, on the other hand, I'm like, I got to watch it with the WandaVision, Mandalorian, Winter Soldier, She-Hulk's coming up. It's like a no-brainer. I'm like, I'm paying that $70, whatever it is. I'm going to pay that. But like the options, I can say the same thing. The options were on my list. The games that I already own, the games I downloaded from Gold. I got games, but Game Pass opened up the EA library. If the rumors are true, Ubisoft is jumping on board soon, maybe. We'll see. That'll be another one. The main thing is, and this is where Sony lacks, and if they don't follow suit, then they will never be, I'm going to say right now, I don't think they can catch up to Game Pass as far as numbers. Unless, this is how they do it. They convert every single PlayStation Plus member to a PlayStation Now, or they change it to PlayStation Pass or something. The PSP, PlayStation Pass, right? PlayStation game. If they do that, they say we're converting everybody, and the prices are gonna be the same. That's the only way they can do it. I don't think they're gonna do that. They see the money that Microsoft making, $15. Like if they do that and they say, yeah, but it's gonna be $15 a month, they're gonna be in trouble because they raising the prices. They're going to get in the same trouble that Microsoft got into. They're raising the prices just to switch. They can do that. That would be the... And yet and still, they would have the numbers. But still, how many people would cancel, A? And if they don't do day and date for the first-party games, what's the point? Because that really is the main draw of Game Pass, is those first-party games coming out day and date. And the fact that Microsoft is scooping up all these studios. They got mad studios. They had like 5 or 6 before they started. And now they have 23 studios. And multiple studios have multiple subdivided studios within each studio that are making games. So you can multiply that by 2 easily. 46 games. Let's just say 46 first-party games. I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but I'm going to just say 40. Let's just round it up. 50 first-party games are in the queue over here on Xbox. How many are in the queue for Sony? How many studios they have? They have like 12 or something like that, right? I think they have something like that. And they do it. If you double that, that's only 24. Half. And their games take longer because they want to make that AAA money. They want to do The Last of Us. The best game they ever made, God of War, still the best game. Last of Us 2 came out afterwards. God of War, still a better game. There's a problem within Sony outside of this whole Game Pass thing and Microsoft stealing their games, basically. I mean, it's ridiculous what's happening. We don't get into that in a quick pick. Legend says, I would pick up a movie subscription for a month and binge it, then delete it. That's the only way to really save money. Yeah, but I like to own certain movies. Like I bought Tenet. if I would have seen the movie first, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Not because the movie's bad, but the sound mix is horrible in it, and it's just really not pleasurable to watch. I can't even talk. It's just so disturbing. Legend says Sony's already making big moves by giving away next-gen games day one on the Plus service. The reason why they're doing that, Legend, is because Game Pass is slapping them up and down the ring right now. They are curb stomping Sony so hard. Game Pass is curb stomping anything that PlayStation is dealing out right now. If PlayStation ain't got no God of War bangers, they ain't got nothing. They got nothing to compete right now. You look at the numbers. Game Pass is at like 20 million. What's PS Now at? They don't even PS Now is like the redheaded stepchild. They focusing on, like you just said, PS Plus. What? Wait, what? You literally have almost the exact same service as Microsoft, yet and still you focusing on PS Plus. I wonder why. I can tell you why. Because there's more people who are subbed to PS Plus. They messed up PlayStation Now, and now they have to rely on. They have to, they're trying to skew. And so they can say, oh, look at how many people played. Yeah, because you gave it away on PS Plus because nobody signed up for PS Now, comparably speaking, as far as competition goes. Sorry about that. What is this? Oh, Second Extinction. I totally forgot about that game. Ooh, I definitely want to. I want to play shoot the dinosaurs in the face. Ooh, that's a good one, baby. Look. Outriders. I'm sorry it takes me so long to get to Outriders, right? So this is like the blueprint of what is to come in the future, right? And Microsoft is about contracts. They're not trying to break contracts or do anything nefarious, right? Business is business, right? If Sony has a contract with Activision, exclusive stuff, time exclusive stuff for Call of Duty, that's fine. But that if they already signed that contract, right? Activision and Sony. And if within that contract, it says nothing to the extent of day one for the regular vanilla version without all that exclusive content on Game Pass, Sony's done. The prospect of playing the game on Game Pass versus, I'm gonna spend $70 and get the Super Edition or whatever, which would be $100 whatever dollars or whatever the price is, not the Game Pass price, and to get some exclusive stuff. Like, you think about it, it's like, first of all, more people will play it on Xbox. The more people will play it on Xbox because they have Game Pass, and there's a lesser barrier of entry for people who have Game Pass. You'd be like, oh, it's on it, download it, I'll play it, boom. The numbers are going to be bananas, right? If you look at the numbers, Xbox versus PlayStation, who's playing it, how many people playing it, blah, blah, blah. And once again, you can buy the games through Game Pass, get a discount. So it's literally cheaper. If you average all of the games that you play on Game Pass, you say, okay, well, if it's $15 a month and I buy you do the math, it's kind of like it might save you some bucks if you buy a lot of games with the discount. It might save you some dollars. Whatever. I mean, we're not talking about that, but Legend says, I don't want PlayStation Now or Game Pass. They don't really offer much for me. I'm telling you, Legend, I was the same way. And once I got that taste, I was like, this seems like the way. And even if you buy, like, a disc or if you buy digitally, they're still going to, like, I mean, the whole physical stuff, I understood it. But, these discs, they degrade. They don't look, like, when it was cartridge based, I could get behind that because cartridges are freaking like forever. You know what I mean? That's hardware. That's chips. I mean, if they fail, they can literally be repaired. But a DVD, it rots. You can't repair a DVD. You got to go burn it or buy it or something. You got to have a digital version. So, once that happened, I mean, I have a whole bunch of Dreamcast games. I have a whole bunch of OG Xbox 360 games. I have some Xbox One games. on disc physical. But midway through Xbox One generation, Sea of Thieves was the last physical game I got, and Bridget bought that for me. I didn't buy that. Before that was, I think, Red Dead. No, she bought that for me too. I think the last physical game I bought was The Witcher 3 on Xbox One. That was the last one. When that came out, that was the last one. Everything else has been, digital or Game Pass. That's it. And honestly, I haven't even bought Forza 4. Forza 3. Oh, Forza. Yeah, I did buy Forza 3 on disc. I think I bought it on disc. It doesn't matter. Legend says, what are you going to do when they raise the price of Game Pass to $20 and you don't know, and you know they will? If you don't, then you're being silly. I'll reevaluate if the value is still there, which it probably will be. But I think that they are really looking at Game Pass as Netflix, right? And so what's Netflix at right now? Like $15, right? I think the smart thing for Microsoft to do, Xbox, is if they're going to raise the price some years down the road, do it the way that Netflix does it. Like, you raise it $1. You do $1 every 5 years or something like that, right? And it's like, it's just $1. It's $16 now, whatever. $1's nothing, right? That's what you do. You don't go from 15 to 20. That's ridiculous. $3, yeah. But it wasn't like when they first started raising their prices. I think it was, what was it? Was it $7.99 or $9.99? And then they went to $11.99. So yeah, you're right. I think it was $2 or $3. But what I'm saying is, well, they would probably, I don't even know. You might be right, because when it comes to stuff like that, they have been kind of stupid as far as like when they tried to do that thing with the Xbox Live. I was like, no. And people told them like, no. So I think I like this. I like this Microsoft better because they're listening to what the community is saying, right? If we were like, yo, nah, B, they reversed real quick, under a day. It was like 9 hours later, like, oh, my bad, our bad, we sorry, here's some more stuff, here you go, blah, blah, right? So if they continue that trend, that trajectory, that line of thinking, then it's all good. They can raise it $1 in a couple of years. They can raise it $2 in a couple of years. And depending on what the library looks like and what they're offering, it might not be such a big deal, right? But, that's what it is. It's like, is it worth them giving $2 more? What you going to give us for $2 more? That's what I'm talking about, So we'll see. I mean, yes, I know they will raise it because Netflix raised it, then Xbox is going to raise it. But let's look at what the reality of the industry is right now. And the reality is that Game Pass is changing what strategies are now. And imagine this. Before this past couple weeks, I mean, I don't know if Sony was like thinking along these lines or anything, but I wasn't. I didn't have the thought, the epiphany didn't happen that, oh, snap. Xbox could go to literally all these third parties that Sony already kind of talked to and maybe made deals and make the Game Pass deal. The Game Pass deal. Now, I know you don't like Game Pass. I know you don't like blah, 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 but that's not the point. The point is, they can make this deal with every third party banger. Everyone. And here is the rub. Here's the thing that Sony has to fight, combat, and figure out a way to say, buy it on PlayStation, please. $70 on PlayStation. Third party banger. Day one, $70 on PlayStation. If you got Game Pass, just download it, just play it. It's your sub. You sub to Game Pass, you got it, B. That is the giant hurdle that is in front of Sony right now. Outriders illustrated that, right? Now this MLB thing, I'm like, okay, hold up. I would have never thought that MLB would be on Xbox, A. MLB The Show, Not just MLB. I mean, anybody could make it. Well, Microsoft could have made an MLB game, but maybe they didn't because they knew that they might have been talking to MLB or somebody knew something was going on in MLB, right? And they said, "Oh, let's wait." Like a couple years ago, it was like, "Hey, we should make a baseball game, Phil." It's like, let's wait a second. You know what I mean? Because somebody knew something. Because MLB was like, how come, are we on this Xbox thing here? Are we on that? No, sir. We're only on PlayStation. Well, how many PlayStations are there? PlayStation 5, sir? What? I don't know. What's the difference? Well, I mean, we have a PlayStation 4. We have PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 Pro. Used to have a Vita, PlayStation 3, but not anymore. There's a lot. But as far as like the new machine, there's, I don't know, about 5 million or something like that. 7, 6, it's under 10 million. Yeah, that's right. But what about this? My kids are there talking about Game Pass. What's up with that game? Oh, there's about 18. It's probably like 20 million on game. How come we are not on the one with the more numbers? Well, I mean, the Sony makes that, and so it's exclusive to the ecosystem of the. Hold up. MLB is we own that, right? I mean, am I mistaken in saying that we own MLB? Yes, sir, you're correct. So explain to me again, why are we not making all that money over there? Well, Sony they are making the game, and it's they're like enemies. I mean, competitors. They're competitors, and it wouldn't look good for Sony. I don't care. I don't money. My bank account is hungry. You need to feed it dollars. Get us on and Game Pass. Give me the phone. Yo, Phil. Yo. I heard you were looking for some stuff for Game Pass or something. Well, what's it? Well, I mean, I thought that that's Sony. I mean, we can't do anything. No, don't worry about that, Phil. We got you. We got you, B. We ain't got to. Listen, they're making the game, but we the pimps up in here. You know what I'm saying? We the pimps. We got control over this right here. Okay. So, how may I help you? We at the MLB would like to join the Game Pass family. Is that okay? Sure. Just send over the contracts and yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. Bye. That's how business is done, Jeeves. I don't know what the what the assistant's name is. Jeeves. That was a bad name. But anyway, hey, what happened to all the thing? Oh. I've never paid $70 for a game. Outriders is $60. Yeah, I know. That is true. That's weird. Outriders. Wait, what? No Photoshop here? These double takes are as authentic as they get. Okay. There's no. Okay. Hold up. Okay, that's like the Matrix. I understand what that is, but what the hell? What the hell is this? Hold up. Can we? Oh, it's promoted. God dog it. I don't want to do that. Stop it. What is that picture? Okay, anyway. Did you like my little play? I should clip that out. I should clip. What time is it? Hour and 24 minutes in. We're gonna try to clip that out. Put that up on YouTube and see if I can get some hits or something. But anyway, it's okay. Who would have thought in a world where a Sony first party exclusive up until now game is going day one on the enemy's platform, Game Pass, on Game Pass, not even just on Xbox, on Game Pass, and MLB made Sony make it. They're like, nah, B, we the pimps, you the hoes. Make daddy some money. Look, it's a really crazy world right now in the gamerverse, video gamerverse, and this news has shook the pony population to a degree no one has ever seen. No one has ever seen. It's crazy. I can't believe it. 2-week time. I can't believe they would do a 2-week timed free play of Outriders on Game Pass. I'm outraged. Wait, what's that? It's all bollocks? Yeah, of course it is. It's almost as if certain people are a little bit sad and push lies to make plastic look good or bad. Oh, that was in England, I guess. PSN has more games than XBL. Are we really gonna keep pushing this narrative of PlayStation not being a multi-platform for multiplayer games? I mean, first party multiplayer? Yeah, they ain't got none. What? Destruction All Stars came out. Sorry, but anyway, that's like some more. Anyway, let's get out of here. But this is a pimp move. This is like everybody talking about 3D chess and all that stuff. And then back before the consoles launched, it's like Xbox is trying all this stuff. Oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. And Sony shows the controller and the ponies go wild. And I'm like, really? Y'all like it? I mean, I would say the haptic feedback in the PS5 and the DualSense is good. That's the best thing about that controller. Everything else is hot garbage. The snap triggers, whatever they call the tension triggers, they can keep that because they're failing and they're hot garbage and plastic only wears for so long. But that's not an excuse. It's a novel gimmick, but not needed. They have some good stuff in there, and they have some bad stuff in there. And I already have a couple of older MLB games for free on Plus. Sony gives them away too. Yeah, but you're not getting the newest one. You're not getting the new stuff. I mean, some people are like, oh, I gotta get the new every year. Gotta get the new Madden. Gotta get the new FIFA. Gotta get the new Call of Duty. So the kind of takeaway is, okay, you look at strategies, you look at, Xbox is killing it right now. Week after week, they be dropping mega bombs on Sony, and Sony's running and ducking for cover right now. And what was the latest Sony news? They closed down the PlayStation store for the PlayStation 3 and the Vita and the PSP, whatever. And people are mad at it's like, sometimes like news comes out like, yeah, okay, it's old, who cares? They're not selling those anymore. Yeah, we expect it. But no, that's not what happened. People got mad. There was a developer had to cancel their game because, we're making a Vita game. It's like, why are you making a Vita game? It doesn't matter. We're making a Vita game, and they literally shut it down, so we have to stop making the game. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of messed up. Okay. Legend says the latest Sony news is new Oddworld game is coming out this month for free. First of all, you have to realize, I don't know if you realize this, but when Sony puts out a game for free on Plus, it's not a good game. It's not a good game. Look at the track record. Except for, I would say, Fall Guys is probably the best game they put out recently. And that's not because the game was particularly, the best game ever. It's a party game. And those generally do well. But Oddworld, the best Oddworld game is still Stranger's Wrath. Everything else is hot garbage. I mean, Lauren Lanning, I got much respect for him, but Microsoft must have done him wrong somehow, some way, and he just hates them. So, I mean, that's for him and Microsoft to work, him and Xbox to work out. But I'm looking at Oddworld, and I'm like, that's not worth playing on PlayStation 4. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's free, right? So you'd be like, all right, I'll check it out. Listen, Legend, you'll probably check it out because it's free. I would do the same thing if I had a PlayStation 5. Not gonna do that. I'm not getting this version of PlayStation 5. I wouldn't even consider it. A, too big. B, it's hot garbage. I'm not talking about the games. I'm talking about the hardware specifically. The hardware specifically. And it should be better. I'm looking at that, right? I'm looking at the PlayStation 5. Okay, why is it so big? I mean, look. Don't explain it to me. I understand why it's so big, but why is it so big? That doesn't make any. Why is it so big? I mean, it's not so big. It is the biggest console ever created in 2021. 2, storage. I'm like, okay, y'all ain't ready. It's not done. I can't even buy extra storage. If I had a giant library of games, I mean, they're going to be all PlayStation 4 games, obviously, because there's not a lot of PlayStation 5 games, only games. They're getting there, but you can't. If PlayStation 5 had 10 PlayStation 5 only games, you could not fit those 10 games on your PlayStation 5. That's a problem. That is a problem. That statement is 1,000% true. Now, don't tell me, oh, you could take it and swap it and delete it. No. That's not what's up. $500 and no ability to expand my PlayStation 5 library capacity. What kind of bullshit? I'm gonna wait until A, they fix that. B, they make a slim because it's too big. It's just too big. It's too big. PlayStation 5 edition was a bad game is what you're saying? No, I'm talking about a PlayStation 5 game that was made for PlayStation 5. Next gen game. Next gen, not cross gen. Cross gen does not count because cross gen can be played PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro. So I'm talking about PlayStation 5 games specifically because I need to have PlayStation 5 SSD storage to play those games, to store and play those games. If I want to flip between 10 games on my PlayStation 5, I can't because they don't fit on the SSD. That's my point. And I mean, I'm not saying any of these games are bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the hardware is bad. The hardware should be better. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's horrible, but like what I'm looking at it, right? I'm like, okay, the games is doing pretty good. Their performance is okay. But I'm looking at it. And I'm like, okay, loud fan. Gonna get louder this summer. You know this, Legend, so it's gonna get louder. And your expansion slot doesn't work. So the literally, I'm not even exaggerating. Literally, the console is incomplete. And you can sit there and cap, but you can't. You don't have all the features in your console ready and working right now. You know, but how many months out 6 months out, and it's still not 100%. And I'm not talking about 100% optimally work. I'm talking about 100% basic operations of the PlayStation 5 does not exist yet. And that's a problem. Compound that problem with Game Pass stomping them week after week with all these news on the game side, on the business side, on the customer side. And the customers are looking at this like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Legend says Xbox was charging for that game and it came out day one. Yeah. It came out on Game Pass as well, but it wasn't the blop version. So yeah, that's one. I mean, I played the regular version because I don't have a Series X yet, but it's okay. It's a good game. You don't play any of the big games. You could fit 10 games on. If you don't play any of the big games, you can. That's not. I'm talking about. Come on, Legend. Stop caveating this. You're seriously going hardcore Xbox? Yes, I am. I'm doing this because I need to be very clear that Sony should be better. This is my point, right? I'm not saying, Xbox. I mean, Game Pass is killing them, and it's enjoyable to watch the ponies react the way it really is enjoyable. But I'm looking at Sony crooked-eyed, not because they're not going to put out good games. They will put out good games, but it feels like they don't feel like they need to put out the best hardware that they can possibly put out, right? I mean, I don't know. The big games would be Call of Duty or Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is on life support. I mean, that update came out. I don't know if it's any better. I mean, I guess it is. I didn't watch that Digital Foundry thing. I'm losing your whatchamacallit. Let me refresh this page or something, because I'm losing. Oh man, what just happened? I'm losing your comments. So I don't know what's going on over here with the whatchamacallit. Sorry. And I lost all my pages here. Here. Boop. And there we go. Sorry, I gotta read them quick. They keep disappearing. Man. It's messed up. Anyway. Yeah, I missed one of your comments, my bad. But yeah, it's like, yo. Like, if I was a pony, I would be highly upset right now. Like, if the roles were reversed, I would be like, I give up. Xbox is trash. I'm going to play on PC, or I'm going to concentrate on music. You know what I'm saying? I used to be super Sega guy, right? I was like, yo, Genesis, yo, Saturn. I got the Dreamcast. I was like, yo, Dreamcast is dope. And then they canceled Dreamcast. I was like, I threw my hands up. I was like, forget it. I'm done. And I stopped gaming, period. I just stopped. What's up, Bonds? Okay, I'm here. Hard to stop watching James Bond Live and Let Die film. Oh, man, you can keep watching that, but I appreciate you coming through. What's up for you and your family and GF and all them? Appreciate. And happy Easter. I don't know, whatever. Legend says, despite all the accusations and all the Game Pass buzz, the new Xbox still has no exclusives. I mean, okay. I mean, you could say that. There were a few, but they're like the medium, right? It's okay. It wasn't the best. Flight Simulator's coming soon. What's that dinosaur one? We just Second Extinction. I think that's exclusive. That's coming day one Game Pass. So there are exclusives. I mean, they're not God of War level, and I'll concede to that. God of War is the GOAT of last gen. God of War is the best game. No argument here. I'm not gonna cap and say, nah, Forza 4 was better. I mean, I enjoyed Forza 4. I probably put more hours into Forza 4 than I would have put in God of War, but I still say God of War is better. You know, I mean, that's my flavor, that's my flow. I watched most of it. I watched the most important parts of it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I wish all the games were like this, but not really. A cheesy horror game and a flight simulator, you tripping hard, but no. I'm just saying, you talk about exclusives. You said no exclusives, and I just giving you some, and they're not I ain't gonna lie. That flight simulator, I'm not into flight simulators. I was looking at that, I was like, yo, that's different, and it got some 10s from some people. I'm like, I guess this is a good game. It's pretty dope. A lot of people said, oh, I booted it up and I flew by my house and I was there and it was great. I was like, that's pretty cool. And that's it. Then you never play it again. And that's fine. But, Sony's going to struggle to recapture that God of War status. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's a hard level to, they need to not just come up to it. They need to surpass what God of War did. Flight Simulator is not out on Xbox yet. I think it's coming out in a couple of months. I think it might be sometime in June. I don't quote me on that, but it's coming out soon. They said it's coming out, blah blah blah. Like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not like, oh, I can't wait, because I can't play it anyway because it's only on next gen. So, Bond says, no matter any pitch by any of these companies, it will always come down to cost to me. And that's the thing, right? So only game out is a cheesy horror. No, I can look up. Because I don't have a bad memory on these things. Xbox games releases 2021. Let's do that. Xbox releases 2020. Game Informer? No, let's do the Xbox Wire. I think that's more. I was gonna say reasonable. That's not even. Let's see. So let's see which ones are out already or coming out soon. These are alphabetically ordered, so and they don't have a date on any of these. So great. I know the Ascent is coming sooner. So the sooner games I'm gonna say, but anything else I don't know. I'm not gonna say. So the Ascent is soonish. Crossfire X, I'm not sure when that's coming out. Dead Static Drive. Yeah, there's a lot of games out. Echo Generation, I think, is a sooner game too. Exo Mecha, I believe, is also sooner. Wait, what's Exo 1 and Exo Mecha? What's the difference? Huh? Is that? That's the Gunk. Okay. Yeah, the Gunk. Oh, the Gunk is this year. Okay. Halo Infinite is November. Last Stop. Oh, I thought that was last night. I was about to flip. I got to believe there's at least one indie game in there. Other than that, not much. Oh yeah, most of it's indie games. I ain't gonna cap. Most of it's indie games. Okay, so yeah, the Medium came out already. Flight Simulator Summer. Yeah, so yeah, I was right about that. I said June, so I think it's still gonna be June. Or maybe I'm thinking like I remember August. So, but I don't remember. Sable Scorn is gonna be a good one. A lot of these I don't even know because I didn't watch the that indie showcase thing that was on Twitch. I was like, I skimmed through a little bit, and I was like, no. Tunic is done. These are all exclusives, by the way. I know they're all indies, basically. 12 Minutes is interesting, too. Unexplored 2, I don't even know what that is. Warhammer, that looked kind of, I was like, what? I was like, I'm not into Warhammer, but I don't know. That looked kind of beast. Wild Heart, Yakuza, I don't care. So there you go. It's a lot of indie games. I'll give you that one. Halo. You get Halo. I would say Flight Simulator is on the bottom of the AAA releases. I mean, it's not for everyone, obviously, but there is something to be said about what they did with this game as far as using real map data, satellite imagery, and it's just ridiculous. And it's almost like a test of technology. So you can say, hey, remember what we did with Flight Simulator? How about if we take, I don't know, Chernobyl or something? Well, games have been made about that. But they can take any location on Earth and kind of build it up and have like an open world, quote unquote, but in the actual real world. Instead of, they would have to, like I said, go in and really tune it, because that's what they have to do with the airports themselves. They have to actually build the ones that are super high detailed. But yeah, it's pretty dope. I think the Gunk is going to be a bigger game. Double A maybe, triple B. What's just below triple A? I think the Gunk is going to be that. Yeah, it's pretty. And Exo Mecha is. It's multiplayer mainly, but it looked kind of dope. So you named and counted 15 games, none of which are out. 2 of them are cross-platform. Which is cross-platform? Here are the games coming exclusively to Xbox in 2021. That was the criteria, right? Exclusives. Exclusive. That's what you said. Which one across? Which one is cross? Artful Escape? Is that cross? No. Ascent? I don't know about that. Crossfire? Is Crossfire cross? That might be cross, right? Or is that... I don't know about that one. But yeah, looking at this list, I'm like, eh. But you said 2 of them are cross-platform. I did? Which one is... I don't think they are. I don't think any of them are. According to this, they're all exclusive. So if I said that, then I misspoke. Because I'm rumbling and rambling and I'm an idiot. So I apologize for that. I would like to play Flight Simulator, says Bonds. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play it once. I have a PC that could probably run it, but I'll play it on Xbox when I get my Xbox one day. If I look at this, if all these had pictures, I'd probably be like, I'll play this. But I'm definitely want to play The Ascent. Definitely. I was like, yo, that's almost close to AAA. Almost. If it was third person or first person, that would be a AAA game, period. The fact that it's like kind of isometric, then it's like, oh, it takes a little bit away. Regardless, that's a list of 15 games. None of them are out. Well, the medium is out, but is that just 15 games? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 games. Oh, Yakuza. Yakuza is the only one that is... Oh, wait a second. Song of Life. No, that's got to be Cross. That's got to be Cross. So, yeah. So this one, I would say this one. Yeah. So what did I say? 31 or something? Yes. Come on. Don't under exaggerate. That's not a word. But don't do that, Legend. Come on now. We're not trying to battle here. We're having a conversation. But I counted off everyone that you said. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I'm reading. Okay. I can read them. Adios, The Artful Escape. Adios, The Artful Escape. The Ascent, The Big Con. Crossfire X. Dead Static Drive. Echo Generation. Exo Mecha. Exo 1. The Gunk is 10. Halo Infinite. The Last Stop. Lake. Little Witch in the Woods. The Medium. Flight Simulator. Psychonauts 2. RPG Time. Never heard of that. Sable. Scorn. That's 20. She Dreams Elsewhere. Shredders. Oh, Shredders. That's right. Song of Iron. Tunic. 12 minutes. 25. Unexplored 2. The Wayfarer's Legacy. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. Way of the Woods. Wild at Heart. And Yakuza. That's 30. 31. Oh, yeah. MLB also. But that's not exclusive. June, what's up? Still letting my ass off at the whole MLB. The show coming. Game Pass day one and date. After being a PS exclusive for decades, MLB wants their money. That's true. Legend says, none of those games do anything for me if they're not out. That's true. No, I'm not gonna cap and say, yeah, they're not out yet, so whatever, But you said exclusives, and I'm trying to give you a picture of 2021. We're in April already, so we're a quarter of the way through. So, it's yeah. I mean, the biggest game in here is Halo. No, let's not cap. It's Halo. Flight Simulator might be number 2. I mean, I think Psychonauts 2 is gonna be good. So I mean, but that's like a smaller game, so it's like, And you have a very particular, I would say, taste. Which is fine. That's not, it's not saying, oh, you suck because you don't like games that I like. Yeah, that's not how it goes, right? People like what they like. But overall, we looking at MLB. We looking at Microsoft Game Pass slapping Sony. Week after week, it's been happening. The first slap was like a little, it was like pop. Then it was like, bwah, ooya. Sorry. And it's like, wow. I was like, God. And you know what? If the ponies on Twitter didn't react how they have been reacting these past couple days, it wouldn't be such a big deal. I'm going to tell you, their reaction has amplified. The fact that there is a petition to get rid of Jim Ryan as CEO of PlayStation because of the MLB thing, because of what's going on, because Game Pass is eating their lunch. And I'm like, okay, who started this? Who started this petition? I think it's one of the ponies started it. I was like, wow, y'all went down real quick. Y'all got sucker punched like that, and then, my leg's gone. Man, it's crazy. It's so crazy that the tides are turning, and I'm looking at Sony. I'm like, there's a few things that Sony could do that would just stop them. That would just throw logs on the track, right? And just derail the track. Just hit the switch towards the ravine. You know what I mean? There's only like one thing they could do, and as far as I understand, Lion Ryan said they'll never do it. He said it many times, like, nah, B, we can't afford it. These games cost too much. We got to sell them. You know what he said. June says, 2020 Xbox has no games. 2021 Xbox has our games. Oh man, you know what? I've been knowing Game Pass been a good deal. The main reason I got it because the exclusives. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play all the exclusives. I'm gonna at least try them. And Halo's there, and then Gears of War and all. Forza, hell yeah, of course. It's like I did the math. I was like, okay, if I pay 100, 120, 180, if I'm doing Ultimate, all I gotta do is play 3 AAA games that would cost 60, now 70. And that would pay for itself. And that's about how many games that I would generally play. Probably more, right? Actually buy. So I was like, it's a no-brainer. And now they're sweetening the deal. They're like, boom, boom, boom. Plus, there's other stuff that I was like, oh, I would never play that. Let me try that out. Oh, wow, I had a great experience. It's a little 5-hour game. Boom. It's actually giving me more nutrition as a gamer. Instead of being like, nah, man, I only eat pizza with pickles and coleslaw on it. That's it. That's all I eat forever. That's what. Since I was a baby, I was only eating pickle coleslaw pizza, son. That's it. I don't need no subscription to regular pizza with pepperonis on it. I don't want no pepperonis. I want pickles and coleslaw. That's it. And then one day, you try a little Sicilian. Like, hold up. I thought I just liked pickles and coleslaw. Hold on, let me change. Let me amend or append my opinion about this. Pickles and coleslaw, while delicious and my choice, I think I like to try, a little bit of this, a little bit of pineapple maybe. I'll try some other stuff. More nutrition, different sources of nutrition, different varieties of nutrition and choice. Legend says, I admit that the accusations of properties having a possibility of me buying... I admit that the acquisition... I'm an idiot. I admit that the acquisitions of properties have a possibility of me buying an Xbox in the future, but nothing said has anything to do or now or in the next few months. Oh yeah, no. I wouldn't say, I need to buy it tomorrow. No. I would say what Microsoft is doing now, like the foundation they're putting out. And then you look at all the studios they got, right? All the studios they got in-house, plus Bethesda. It's like, yo, I know I'm going to play Starfield. I know I'm going to play that. I know I'm going to play Cyberpunk when I get a Series X, right? Even though it's busted right now. They getting it together. By the time I get it, it's going to be better. I ain't going to say it's going to be what it should have been. I'm going to say it's better. I'm going to play MLB The Show. I would have never tried to, I'm going to need to go to get a PlayStation and I need to play the baseball. No. I'm not spending $500 to play MLB on PlayStation. I got Game Pass. I'm going to play it there because it's just there. Convenience, price. It's like, yo, I'm sorry. There's nothing that any pony can say. Once again, Legend. We are, I would consider internet friends. When I say pony, I don't want you to take any type of offense to that or anything. I'm talking about these fools on Twitter who try to stomp on me, and I'm going to have to write a song about your ass. And it's done. Bond says, pay to use. That is how I see everything except membership. I mean, it's true. It is true, Bonds. But as far as like the membership, it's like Prime, right? If you get Prime, you get free shipping, right? So that's a plus if you order a lot of stuff on Amazon. If you buy a lot of games on Xbox and you have Game Pass, you get a discount on each game. It's like, I think 15 to 20%, I think, depending on the game or whatever. You get a discount on everything, even DLC. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that Forza DLC. I think it was the Hot Wheels DLC I got before. It was $20. I paid 17 something for it. I was like, oh, okay. Boop, boop, boop. I think it was 50. It might have been 10. I can't remember the percentage, but discount. So, you look at every little thing here. It's like, oh, that's a vanity. It kind of adds up. And it is true. What you're saying is true, Bonds. I'm not saying, you should do it anyway or whatever. It's just like, yo, I understand. I don't own these games. And honestly, I don't think I want to own all these games. But I do want to experience as many as I can. And this offers me the chance to do that. Plus, if I want to buy the game digitally, I get the discount, and it doesn't preclude me. It doesn't stop me from buying a physical copy, which, like I said, I've stopped kind of doing. I would say the only physical copy I would have bought was Cyberpunk, because I know they put a lot of stuff in their games, like maps and all that stuff. But other than that, if I want to buy a statue, sure, but I'm not into that too much anyway. June says, PS Die Hard paying $140 for MLB The Show 21 and Outriders. Meanwhile, for $40 more, they could have Game Pass Ultimate, including those two games. That's true. And that's like, yeah. I think Game Pass Ultimate is really the move. Like, at first, I was looking at it, and I had Game Pass because I just had like the two week trial. And then it went away, and it's like, I need Game Pass. I need it back. Give it back to me. And I think I went Ultimate because I was like, I don't play a lot of games on PC, but I was like, sometimes there are games on PC that aren't on console, and I was like, I want to check that out. Like Undertale was on PC before it came to console, so I didn't play it on PC, but actually it was Gears Tactics that I think that pushed me over to get the Ultimate, because I was like, I think I want to check that out, and I did. It was good, but I never continued with it. Legend says, plus it's offered discounts for years, also a discount in watching UFC events. That's cool. And here's another thing, Legend. It seems to me like you noticed. I know you noticed, because everybody noticed. All this slapping Sony around. Game Pass is slap. Slapping them around these past couple weeks. What's Sony do? Oh, you could get PS Plus for $1 for a month. What? Really? That's not even close to what the deal that Game Pass. Okay. You may be able to confuse some dim-witted ponies, but smart people will look at both deals and say, wait, that's still not as good as, like, if I have 2 years of Xbox Live Gold, I'm just gold and I want to play Madden. And then they say, hey, you can convert your gold to Game Pass for $1. That is different from 1 month for $1. That's way different. Now, if they did 1 month for $1 forever, then I'd be like, all right, well, that's pretty good. But that's not what they're doing. 1 month for $1, then it goes up to 10 or whatever it is. Legend says, Sony has been offering day one games for PS5. Oh, Sony. Yeah, that's on PlayStation Plus. They have some. But do they have exclusive, never before seen games from Microsoft, from Xbox on there? I mean, that's the biggest deal here, right? The third party stuff is a whole nother 3D chess thing, right? We went over this. Like, now Microsoft can go, or Xbox, can go to these companies and like, yo, Game Pass, day one, Game Pass, take the money, Game Pass, day one, Game Pass, right? And still, those companies can still honor the exclusive content for PlayStation. And like I said, I'm talking about like Destiny. Like Destiny get you get a raid and you get all this armor and stuff, right? Meanwhile, day one Game Pass, right? You don't get the armor and stuff, but you get day one Game Pass, right? So it's like, okay, I'm going to spend $70 or whatever, I mean, Destiny's a bad example because it's out already, but new games, right? Spend $70 on a new game to get the new stuff, the DLC or whatever, but actually that's probably extra because it's DLC, or Game Pass. And then the DLC will come out later on Game Pass and it's going to be discounted. So it'll be cheaper on Game Pass anyway. There's no way to win this argument. Sony has them bangers in the at-bat box, but not guaranteed bangers. Game is only as good as it is when it comes out. You can say this game, Cyberpunk, that was supposed to be the best Jesus game ever. It's supposed to be Jesus come back. It is Easter. It's supposed to be Jesus come back, Cyberpunk. And that's not what it was. It was far from that. Junior says, keep in mind, Game Pass Ultimate allows you to play on any device, anytime, anywhere, console, smart TV, PC, tablet, cell phone. I didn't even talk about the TV deals. Oof. That's a rumor, though, but we'll see. Legend says, you're acting like Sony ain't getting cash off of MLB acquisition. I ain't no insider about it. I guarantee they are. Yeah, I understand that, Legend. But that's not what the ponies are mad about. The ponies are mad about, I mean, it's funny because you can say on one hand Sony's getting paid because MLB needs to pay them more, because they're making different versions. They're making a PC version and an Xbox version and the PlayStation version, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, they probably paid them more to make extra versions of the game. That makes sense to make the different ports. But that's not the point. Sony can make extra cat. That's fine. I'm glad they deserve to make more money because they're doing more work. So that's not what this is about. This is about, it's a power move. It's a power play. It's like, yo, your competitor who you've been trashing for years swooped in and stole an exclusive off your plate. You like, it was on your fork, about to go in your mouth, and said snatched it out your mouth, and it's a better deal on your competitor. They look foolish right now unless they put it on PS Plus. Unless Sony puts MLB The Show on PS Plus for free. That's it. That's the only thing they could do as far as this game. Can they afford to put all their games on PS Plus and live off of the revenue of PS Plus like Xbox is doing? That's Xbox's business model. Sony's like, yo, we want to sell these games. Our games is too big because we spend so much money to make them that we need to sell them to make the money back. I mean, okay, sure. If that's your business model, okay. Good luck with that. Blockbuster says hello. Look, times are changing. People got internet. Streaming is the future. It's part of the future. I'm not gonna say it is the future. It is part of the future. It's looking like they will put it on PS Plus for free. I mean, that would be the move. I ain't gonna lie, and no cap, that would be the move if Sony could pull that off. Let me back up. I'm not gonna say if Sony could pull that. Sony could do that. Sony has the power to do that. They can say, you know what? Let's just put it on there, and then we'll charge for, I don't know, helmets or very different color cost. Pink socks. We could sell pink socks for 50 cents or something. Just cosmetic, whatever. And make money that way. Or cards, or however they make money off of that freaking game. I don't even know. But that's one game, one instance. How can Sony compete with Game Pass when they don't have an analog as far as a business model? They are still stuck in the old ways of making a product, selling a product, but instead of creating a service where everybody wants to pay for monthly. WoW is the perfect example. I never understood, why are people paying $15 a month to play a game, one game on PC? That's it, one game. And Blizzard was raking in the dough. They were making so much money off of World of Warcraft. It was the first instance of, oh snap, this is everybody wanted to be Blizzard, right? Everybody wanted to be. You see how many WoW clones came out? They tried, and yes, Sony had whatever it was called. I can't remember what it's called. EverQuest. It was EverQuest. I think they were first before WoW, but whatever. They still ain't make them WoW numbers. That's all I'm saying. June says, Banco, Sony is getting paid, but MLB The Show is now not owned by Sony. It's owned by MLB Incorporated, developed by San Diego Studios, a Sony developer. MLB approached Sony due to the lackluster sales and said, make it multiplayer or lose the game altogether. Oh boy, you put a lot on here. Sony did not have the say in the matter. They don't own the game or the IP. And Legend says, if you think about it, Sony hasn't released a single PS5 game that wasn't free with PS Plus. Maybe it's happening. Only Sony knows. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I don't think so, man. If you look at the games that are being released, they're not like super giant games. Like the Returnal. That's not a Returnal's not a whatchamacallit. Is Returnal is on PS Plus? That's a $70 game. That's not on PS Plus, right? Let's see. Returnal release date April 30th. Initial release date. Placed it. Here we go. Yes, $70. It's $70. It's $70. This is an unproven IP, and they up the price. I'm not saying it's gonna be a whack game. I mean, Housemarque makes some bangers, but you know they've been making indie bangers for a minute. You never know to the month. Yes, true. Later, homie. Playing D2 on my series. True that. All right, man. Thanks for popping in, June. I appreciate. You never know till the month if they don't release the information until the end of the month. That's true, but this page is up, and it's the 30th. Sure, it's 26 days away. So, I'm not gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah. But according to this, and they even have a deluxe. How dare they have a deluxe edition? How? Honestly, really, $80 Legend. Are you gonna buy Returnal? A. Are you gonna buy the $80 version? B. And do you think, based off of what you've seen of this game, that it is worth $70 or $80? That's my question. Because A, it's about perception, and B, it's about, reality. And I mean, for what I've seen, I'm like, okay, it looks cool, but like, how deep is it? Is it Dark Souls, but with shooters, like with bullet hell? That's what it looks like. Looks like a third-person bullet hell shooter to me, except it's gonna be like Dark Souls, kind of, because you keep going on. You die, and then you go back and you do it over again, or you go back in time, and there's a time loop. It's something like that. I mean, you could tell by this screen right here. That's her face, and there's a whole bunch of her faces that done died with the slices, died with the boink, died with the crack, died with the, I don't know, reflection of herself. There's a skull in that one, a whole bunch of there's a monster face coming out of that one. She dead 100 million times. And I'm sure the story would be kind of cool, because time travel loopy stories are kind of cool. I dig them. Like I said, I'm not saying anything's bad about it, but is it $70 good? Remember, they never made a big banger game like this. Next film is Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Ooh, I never saw that one. Is that a new joint, or is that an older one? Bond says that in Twitch chat. I'm sorry. A month ago, Oddworld was for sale. You could have actually pre-ordered it. That's another thing, though, right? It's messaging. Remember in 2013 when Xbox's messaging was just dog doo-doo, right? It's bad, right? Every 90s film, okay. Every other person was saying something different. Nobody knew what was going on. Different information everywhere. Sony's doing the exact same thing, except it's like it's sly. Like Jim Ryan will say something. Why do you think people call him Lion Jim Ryan? You don't just automatically get a nickname because you're the most honest person in the world. He been lying a little bit. I'm not saying I'm not gonna exaggerate. I'm not gonna cap, but he did lie a couple times recently that I can remember. And like you just said, I'm not saying Jim Ryan lied about the you can order it, or even the Destruction All Stars. It was like, oh, it's gonna be $70. Then they're like, oh yeah, nah. I think I don't know what happened, but it's free now for a month. And then when it comes on PSN, $20 or $30, something like that, cheap. So I'm like, okay, they just flipping the script every other day. So that doesn't leave confidence in a person that is like, yo, I'm a fan. Yo, what's going on? Let me know so I could make moves. You know what I mean? I want to support y'all, but y'all, y'all don't know which way you're going. What's going on? How much is the game? It's 70. And then but it's free. So wait, I pre-ordered. Oh, you can get you gotta go through the hassle. I mean, come on, man, crazy. Returnal. I'm deeply interested in that game. I'm totally interested in playing that game. Too bad I'm not paying $70 for a game I'm not buying it. I'm waiting for the discount. And that is exactly why Game Pass is killing it. Because if Returnal was an Xbox game, if not even that, if Returnal was a third-party game, and it was on Game Pass day one, and on PlayStation for $69.99, I could be like, let me try it out. Let me try it out on Game Pass. And that's in addition to the real reason as to why I have Game Pass, and it's because of the first-party exclusives, particularly because they have so many bangers in the bullpen, ready to ready to crack bats, cork flying out everywhere. I'm not saying they cheating. I'm just saying it seems like they cheating with all them games, man. Bond says Mr. King also was famous for making cameos in this film. Yeah, he was. I liked him in Creep. Was it Creep Show 2 where he turned into a plant dude? He was sitting there on the couch. That was pretty good. He's like a beast, Stephen King, because he got hit by a truck or something back in. Man, he's just like, y'all can't kill me. I'm gonna write a story about that one. Thank you. Well, I don't think he ever wrote a story about him getting hit by whatever, but hit by a truck or something. Not paying $70 for any games that need to walk that back. Wait, I'm not paying $70 for any games they need to walk that back. Yeah, I understand the concept of going to $70, but they should. I think they're doing it wrong. They should have kept it 60, right? And just shortened, like the Returnal should be 60, 50. Like I can't say that. I don't know how long it is. Like, so let's do it based off of if it's a single player narrative game where there is no like multiplayer kind of repetitive gameplay where hours don't matter how many hours because you're gonna play it for years or maybe depending type of game is. If it's a narrative game and it is of a certain length, I know you can't really judge the worth of a game by its length, but what other metric is it, right? What other metric can you like? An indie film that's or a short film that's 10 minutes. Are you gonna charge full price in a movie theater? No. That's coming out on HBO Max, or it's on Netflix or something, or Disney Plus. You could throw it up on there on a subscription service. You see what I'm saying? So there should be a tier. So I think that's kind of what happened. That's what's happening on PlayStation. It's like the smaller games that aren't 50 or 60 or 70 that are below that, they're going on PS Plus, right? Anything that would be a $60 or $70 game, they're charging for it, but they're not $60 games. They pushed everything to $70. I still think there should be a $60 tier. That's like what games should be, where it's like 10, 15 hours. This is for specifically the type of games that Sony makes, the single player, narrative driven games, right? Whether it's Uncharted, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Returnal, all these games that are single player. 10 to 15 hours, $59.90, $60. But if you want to go, this is a 30-hour game, all right, $10 more. That's fine. It's like back in the day, Sega Genesis, right? I think Phantasy Star 4 or something was like $80 or something. Or Phantasy Star 2 might have been that too. It was like, it's an 8 meg cartridge. It's twice as big as the other cartridge. They charged more for the cartridges. And they actually had more reason. They were justified in that because it literally cost them more to make the cartridges because they were bigger cartridges. The cost of creating that cartridge cost more than a regular. How much? $49.99 was the cartridge back then? How much does games cost back in Genesis times? $49. Remember when games were $49? Remember when games were? What were they before? Were they $39? I don't think they were $30. How much were Nintendo games? They were $49, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember. I think they were kind of all over the place. Bond says, I have yet to see the latest episode of Falcon and Friends. It's good. It's good. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but yeah, check it out. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm done with all of the Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff, because it's only 6 episodes. So I'll wait till the series is done, and we'll go deep in. We'll go deep in and talk about the whole thing. But back to the predicament that Sony's in. Predicament. Now, Lion Jim Ryan did say that they have an answer for Game Pass. They haven't said what the answer is yet. Now, one could infer or imply, or whichever the correct usage is of words, that them putting certain games on PS Plus for free is their answer. But it's not really. It's a part of the solution to the problem, but it's not the whole. It's not the whole answer. It's not the whole formula. It's not the whole thing. Nintendo games usually priced about $39.99 to $49.99, says Bonds in Twitch. Yeah. Like I said, I guess it depended on the type of game, popularity. If it's like a little rinky-dink garbage game, like the shovelware they were putting out. And same with the Sega. I had the Sega Master System, so they had the little card games. Those were cheaper. Those are generally cheaper than cartridge games. But you're right. Like I think Afterburner. I bought Afterburner, like Outrun, all the big games, Space Harrier. I think those were $49, and I think you're right. Like the other ones were like $39. I was like, "Where's my phone?" That was Bridget blinking, bleepy bleeping. Oops. One second. Oh, she's passing out. All right. Okay, baby. I'll be there in a little bit later. Legend says, I don't care how long it is. $70 is too much. I wasn't happy with the boost to $60. I don't make 7% more money than a couple years ago. Why are you gonna charge me 7%? That's true. I think it's a bad look in general. No, not just Sony, just whoever's gonna charge 70. And the timing is horrible. We're like in hopefully the end times of the worst pandemic in 100 years, right? Mad people lost their jobs. Jobs is coming back, sure, but still, money's tight for some people in general. And then you have the chip shortage. It's like a whole bunch of factors that are actually happening in the video game space where it's prohibiting gamers of either buying systems or them making enough systems to sell more systems. Like Sony and Microsoft would have sold way more systems if they could have made more systems, but they can't because the freaking the inventory is low because the chips are low. And I just heard it on the way coming home that the chip makers, this is the people who are making the silicon for everything that has a chip, phones, cars, TVs, video game consoles, everything. They said that the shortage won't be over. There's going to be a shortage of these chips, silicon, until the second quarter of 2022. That was what I heard driving home. I said, what? It's like, hold up. I need a new computer. So I'm definitely buying a pre-built computer, period. I'm saving up. And then when I get the cash, I'm going to get that ass. I'm getting it. I cannot wait another year to be like, oh, no. It's just ridiculous. So, I mean, that's in my mind. I'm like, yo, I need a computer. I need to get this. I'm trying to get a 3070 at least. Looking at the budget, maybe a 3080, but I really didn't want to go over $2,000. And I'm not even thinking about video games. I'm not even thinking about an Xbox Series X right now because the world is still burning. People are like, oh man, pandemic was a hoax. Blippity bloopity. Every day, I ain't wearing no damn mask. I freedom. I got rights. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't even care about Xbox. I go to work. I come home. And then Bridget be like, yo, pick up the order at Walmart. And I'm like, I go to Walmart, open my back, just throw it in there, boy. Boop, beep, boop. Thank you. Never go in the store. It's ridiculous what's going on. Still. And we got to worry about, let's charge more. Let's add some more stress and misery to the situations. It's just like, damn. Why is yo, Facebook chat is hot garbage. It's crazy. Anyway, it's just really it's really frustrating I gotta find out what my I think Sony's I tried to sign in. I was like, I forgot my password. They never sent me an email. I'm like, what's going on here, Sony? Come on, son. You can't even send me an email so I can get back into my freaking my account. I have an account. I have a PlayStation account. I'm like, what? Huh? Of course, the top game is this. It's the best thing they've made, even though it's not a full-fledged game. And that's one of the things. I delete the. Oh, you delete the. Why you gonna? You don't need to delete that stuff. They're relevant. Yeah, but I still wish that Spider-Man Miles Morales was a full-fledged, if not equal to as far as time-wise, or even if it was a little bit less than the original first Spider-Man game, because it's really just a gesture in my mind, right? It's a gesture where it's like, yo, we feel that a Miles Morales game should have the same type of care and respect that the original Spider-Man did. Bond says it's been more than 25 years streaming subs. Us. We got what we got now. Is what we got now. Is what we got now. Sega Nomad. The TV tuner. Yeah, I have a Game Gear. I made a mistake. I had a Game Gear. The original Game Gear I bought, and the screen like went out on it. I was like, oh man. And I sent it to get repaired, and then I think they just swapped it out with another one. And I was like, and then that one like soon died, and the screen was not as good as my original. I was like, I should have kept my original and tried to fix it, but whatever. I'm not good at fixing stuff anyway. I'm not. I won't say I'm not good at fixing stuff. I have little experience with soldering chips and stuff. I tried to fix a music box, an audio interface, and it didn't work. So let's see, Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank's supposed to come out this year. Horizon, I don't think it's coming out this year. So Spider-Man's out. Gran Turismo's not coming out this year. Sackboy's out. Returnal's coming. Dark Demon Souls, whatever. Destruction All Stars. See, you're looking at the picture and like, yeah, that looks kind of cool, yeah. And then it's like, it's not all that good. Nomad for life, son. You know what? I have a fond, I don't want to say memory, but I have a little bit of a nostalgia for like a Nomad or God of War is not Horizon. You sure Horizon? I mean, I know that they're trying to put it out, but I have a feeling like that game's gonna get delayed. I think I'm not just saying that to be like but like I would say everything's delayed to the next year because of like COVID and all that stuff. And they literally have, if they delay it, I wouldn't be like, oh, they suck, and make fun. I would be like, yeah, hello, everybody's delaying everything because the world was on pause for a year. I mean, so I wouldn't expect it to come out this year, So it wouldn't be a big deal. Christmas, okay, you might be right though. Legend says Horizon Zero Dawn, 100%. That's the Christmas flagship. Yeah, you might be right. Although they should have maybe saved that Frozen North thing for I think they did that for another Christmas, didn't they? The Frozen. Oh, anyway, I was looking at Sega Nomad. That's what I was gonna look up. It's like, oh, word. Oh, the Superboy. Oh, shoot. Wait, is that what's his name's console? $850. Yeah, you keep that. Oh, here we go. $399. Hold up. $240. 6 AA's, huh? 95. And now you can get something super. So you can play all that stuff on your phone, but yeah, the Nomad was a freaking portable Genesis, man. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. But I never had a Nomad. You know what I wish? I wish that Sega actually made. I'm not gonna say a Nomad, I wish they did make I guess it would be a Nomad, right? A Nomad Mini, but it would just be a redesign of the Nomad with like a giant, like 6-inch screen. Or maybe a 7-inch screen with the analog sticks and all kind of like a nice controller on it. And it took cartridges, or it just had all the games on it, like just all the games. But I know they'll never do that because of licensing and stuff. But I mean, as many as they can. That's the mini test them. The one that was the bomb, but the battery situation was a joke. Yeah, all their the Game Gear was the same thing. This is the Game Gear. I think that's the Game Gear battery. No, that's not the Game Gear. Yeah, it is. Is that? No, it's. I don't know what the hell is that. Genesis Mega Drive game. Oh, that's a little ass. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, the Game Gear had like a battery. I have the battery pack, but the batteries went bad inside of them. So they're like a rechargeable battery pack that you plug in, but you don't. It's weird. It's just weird. Trying to put that stuff out right now. Big screen, all the games already. I know, but they're not as good. Those emulations suck. I bought one. And it was like $20 or whatever. It was garbage. What's this here? Yeah, and what's his name? At Games put out one, and that's a hot garbage. Their stuff was so bad. Nomad didn't have a place for batteries. You had to put them in a pack. You couldn't actually put. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, so it had a pack that you had to like put in your pocket. That's some bullshit right there. So why is it so chunky? If you have whatever. Oh, what's this? Hold up, I never saw that. What's that? Sega 7 Arms. Venus? I never heard. What is that supposed to be, like a portable? Okay, you got my brain. I never heard of this one. What the hell is the Venus? Okay, for the first time ever, they show an unreleased prototype called the Sega Venus, Japanese version of the Nomad. Oh, I kind of like that better, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I like this. I like this. This looks better than the Nomad. There's a Nomad. A Nomad had a weird angle that makes the screen look weird. I don't know. I kind of like all these, but I'm kind of on the fence now. And they put this Game Gear Micro. I'm like, oh, it's so bad. Why? Just give me a Game Gear with a bigger screen. Not a Game Gear. A Nomad with a bigger screen. And throw a bunch of games on it. And charge. How much was the? I don't know. It doesn't matter. If it was cheaper, I'd buy it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm running along. I started late. It's all good. Game Gear, Game Boy, Lynx, Neo Geo Pocket, Nomad, says Bonds. I would have been their Virtual Boy. It would have been their Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy was interesting, but red. Why red? It doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, the answer is Chinese emulation. These systems. Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about what I want to do as far as, do I want to build a little hand? Because I have the 3DS XL, and I bought the. I'm gonna get an R4 card eventually, so I'll have that stuff. And they have emulators on there too, so I can just do that if I want to do a handheld. Plus it's 3D, so it's kind of that. So I have that, right? And I bought the 3D Collection Volume 2 that has Power Drift and all the Sega games I like, except for I want to get the first version, which I think there's only a Japanese version that has Outrun, Afterburner, and Space Harrier. Those are the only three I'm missing. I got everything else pretty much. Galaxy Force 2, all that stuff. But I'm thinking to build a. I think Brian Altano put a post. I don't want to buy the one that he got. I want to actually build one where it's kind of a wall-mounted. Well, it's not a wall-mounted. It's like full, but it's like they just sliced the arcade cabinet because you're using the LED screen, so you don't need a big, deep, CRT cabinet. So it's basically, it doesn't take up that much room. So it's just like a joystick hanging off the wall, pretty much. But it looks like an arcade. So I was like, that's pretty dope. And just kind of customize it to like just the games that I actually have, like the Sega games I have, because I don't feel good about grabbing ROMs that I don't have the actual game I didn't pay for, right? So That's something I'm looking into. But definitely, I know that's the move. I'm looking into different things, like which is the easiest way to do it and all that stuff. So I'll get back to you on that one. But I agree with you. You're exactly right. That's the thing. Then it says, I got a thumb drive that fits in my PlayStation Mini, and it's got a bleep games. I love to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors on that joint. Oh, that's that Genesis joint, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can get I think I can get the. You know what? I wouldn't want to get the PlayStation Mini because I don't like the menu on that one. Because it's just, I mean, it's a PlayStation menu basically, and it's just, I mean, it's not, but it's old and it's like, I would want one of the new kind of wrappers that they have on. Some of them are pretty tight. I was like, yo, that's dope. Look at that. It just looks good and moves and it feels good. So that's why I wouldn't even want to get the Genesis one, the new Genesis Mini, because I don't like that UI either. So I was like, Yeah, and I'm a Sega fanboy, right? But nah, I wouldn't get that one. Not for that. But like I said, if Sega literally put out their Eraser arcade from this arcade went up, right? And it has Outrun, Turbo Outrun, Outrunners, Power Drift, Radmobile. I think that's it. Maybe something else. Those are like, yo, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. The thing is $500. I'm like, nah, nope. I watched this dude. He went deep into like unboxing, putting it together, right? He's like, yeah, and it's like kind of smallish, and he like extended it and he modified it to make it look like the actual sit-down arcade, and he did all kind of stuff. Eventually, this is what he did. Eventually, he put a computer in there, and he put all the good stuff in there, basically. Not like the good stuff, but he put like all the ROMs and all the stuff that was missing. I think he modified the steering wheel or something. I mean, I would like to have, well, to be real, if money was no object, excuse me, I would get a really big house somewhere, and I would get a giant outbuilding garage type of thing that is fully insulated and conditioned of air and stuff. And I would get all of those things. I would get the sit down Outrun, the first one. I would get Galaxy Force, all sit down. Galaxy Force sit down. I would get Super Thunderblade sit down. I would get Space Harrier sit down. I would get Power Drift sit down. I would need a lot of room, obviously, because these things are moving. That's why definitely Afterburner. That was my jam. That was the first one that was like, yo, this blows my mind. This thing is. I would probably get G-Lock too, but I didn't like that game as much as Afterburner. Let's check out the Wicked Game Collection on YouTube. He reviews and tells you what emulation devices on AliExpress is worth buying. Have you bought stuff from Ali? I haven't bought anything from AliExpress, however you want to say it. Wicked Game Club. I think I am sub to him already. Let me see if I am sub to him. Oops, go over here. I think I am sub to him. I'm sub to a couple ETA Prime. I think I'm sub to him as well. Hey, look who's that now. What'd you say? Wicked Game Collector. I think I am subbed. Wicked Gamer and Collector? Is that him? Wicked, yeah, I am subbed. Oh, no. Oh, not on this one. But I did watch a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I did watch a lot of his stuff. He's like British or something. And he goes, oh, hey. That's true. I like him. I like a couple of other people. I like the, what's this retro? Is that something retro gamer? Dude, he's Australian dude. I like him too. He does a lot of computer stuff though, Amiga and stuff. But I like him too. Yeah, there's a couple of retro dudes I like. I have 3 original Xboxes. One I bought from Goodwill. I said this before, and it's got a little kind of display thing. Oh, not a display, but a little like a dip switch right there. And it's got like emulators and stuff on it. I was like, oh look, $10 for Xbox. I was just like goofing, like maybe I'll do something with it. I plugged it up. I was like, oh, it's got some stuff on it. You can like put some games on it. It's pretty funny. I got the Pandora's box from AliExpress and a few other items. Oh, true. Pandora's box. I've been looking at those. I was like, I could just get that. I could get that. Cause, I mean, either I could just get the box or I could get the one that has the controls with the box inside. I might get that, just a dual controller and just mount it on something and put a screen and be done. That seems like the easiest way to me, right? So that might be it. But I mean, the price is a little up there. I'm like, I have plenty of like laptops and stuff I could probably just work at to get them to do the same thing. There's a way that you can, like, you know, like you said, get a flash drive and boot directly from the flash drive. So there's ways to do that. I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I have a laptop that I have MAME on it, and I have a couple of games, and I'm like, the performance is weird, right? So it's either, I mean, it's just like how it's emulated, I think, and it's just that the timing is weird. I try to, you know, adjust it with I think F12, or I forget which button it is on MAME. And you know, there's nuances to some of this emulation stuff when it comes to just PC. So that's where I'm like, okay, well, PC's rough because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. But then I'm like, okay, what about Raspberry Pi, or what about, you know, Sega's doing some stuff, or like you said, Pandora's Box. You know, there's a couple of different options I'm looking at to see if I can get like the emulation quality that I want for certain games. There's only like a handful of games that I'm really concerned with. I don't want to get 100 million games because I'm never going to play. I never played the games I got on Xbox right now. So I go, you know, I just want it to, like, it's really mainly for nostalgia, really. And that's it. And maybe a display type of thing. I put it in the living room maybe if I can make it look good enough. You know, maybe it's like a showpiece, and then Bridget might play it too sometimes. I put some games on there for her. So I don't know, man. It's just, this is weird. This little TV. I never saw that one. But yeah, it's wow. This is what I'm talking about, like a stick. But yeah, I don't know, man. I have to cheap. I don't want an NES. Fake Switch. That looks so close, man. Look at that. Just paint that. This actually has a better freaking D-pad. But yeah, that's it. There's so many different options. That looks like the whatchamacallit, the At Games. That literally looks like the At Games shell. It's got the same inputs, the same pin configuration as the At Games. You can probably plug a Genesis controller into that. I've been watching, not him, not Wicked, but I've been watching this one dude make clear. He made a clear. What did he make? I forgot he made a clear Genesis. He made clear PlayStation 2, I think, or PS4. I don't remember actually. But he's making clear out of acrylic. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. Is that? It's similar to that. That's a bar top, but it's similar to that, where, you know, it's not that deep. So it's basically what I saw. He had like a bar top with, except he had legs on it. Not legs, but it was like a full cabinet, like reproduction. So that's something that I might look into, but I don't want it to be all colors and stuff. Maybe like just the marquee, but I want it to kind of match. I'm gonna build some shelves. Or let's be real, I'm gonna IKEA some shelves in the living room. I probably have to modify them, of course. But I want to integrate something like this into it, so like it's there, but it's not like obtrusive or anything, and it's kind of cool. Just you can just roll up and then beep boop boop, you know, just chill. There you go. Which one do you have? What year do you have? Pandora box. I'm wondering, because they come out with so many different ones. I'm like, yo, they got this and this and this and they got so different ones. I was like, oh, okay, which one's? 7 months ago. I don't have any sound, so. Hello. So, but that's the thing. Look how small that thing is. It's this little thing, and then they got this giant. So, how much is it? Is it going to give us the price? Game box normal. Yeah, let's go here. See what he got. And it is. Oh, that's not okay. It's not there. Let's go to this one. And it is 168 to 250. Which one is it? Why is it different prices? Yeah, I'm not willing to pay that much. 110? 6? Oh, you got 6. All right, let's see. Pandora 6. Let's go. Let's go. Is that it? Oh. Which one? PC board. What is that? Just The box, right? JAMA version. Oh, JAMA. Oh, that's kind of dope. You could just plug it into your board if you had a JAMA board. Ah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's what you got. You got 6, but that's kind of cool. Here it is. Oh, $53? Has to be configured? Yeah. I pretty much probably gotta go in, throw in some RAMs and stuff. But this is kind of cool. You could just plug in like a regular controller. I know you can plug in. They have USB in the back. You can just do it that way, or you can build a stick, which is probably what I'll probably end up doing. Like build a 2-player stick, because me and Bridget could play together. I'd be like, bam, 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 like distracted with my lovey kisses, baby, and then throw you do it. Something like that. That's when you got the green one. Boo, 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 boo. When did that come out? 2018. So that's, I wonder what the difference is between the newer versions. Because I know they're always kind of improving stuff, but I don't know exactly what. Like, I know he goes through, like, the interfaces. That's the most important thing. Like, getting that smooth. I mean, the emulation is important, obviously. You want the games to run like yo. But the menus, man, if they're, like, chunky, man, I'm like, But you know what? $53 though. Sure. I might have to dip. Might take a sip. Boo. Boo. Boo boo. Come on, man. That's not even full HD, man. Come on, man. I know these games ain't even full HD, so it's all good though. Wait, did I say 360? So how the menus? I know I've seen that. I guess I don't mind the menus. I know that. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I would do. I don't know. 1024 by 768. It seems like the happy medium, but does that stretch it? Or I think it does. It might stretch it, right? I don't know. Oh, it'll cost you extra $50 for shipping. I'll send you pictures, but I have to end the stream. Mine has sticks and 8 buttons. Yeah, don't worry about the pictures. Unless you want to post it on Instagram or something. I'll check it out over there. That'd be fine. Oh, this is cool. 2 sides? That's kind of fly. But see, like something like this, I don't mind actually building it. Like I could build it. Like something like this, you give me the box and all the buttons and stuff. I'll hook it all up, B. I'll build that. Shipping to the US is only $5. Psh, that's not bad right there. I could do that. 80 under $90. That might be the thing right there. Which one is that? That's not whatchamacallit. Oh, it's Pandora 9D. So here's my question though. What is the difference between 6 and 9? Oh, there you go. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. I'll pull it over here. That's nice though. Wolverine, right? Okay, all right. That's all right, yo. I ain't gonna I like that. Oof. That's your side. You got the pink side. That's you. Oh, that's nice, man. That's nice. That's like a hey baby, let's snuggle together and play the mini game. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to do with Bridget. I'm like, yo, baby. That's nice. I like it a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you. But, so, okay, I'm looking at this, right? So, Pandora Box DX, $70. See what I'm saying? No, but see, I don't like them sticks. I do not like these. I like the round. I'm old school like that. I like the round. Like what you got. I mean, I ain't going for the sparkly, but if that's what's in the box, B, custom sticks, custom buttons, all signed one. Okay, all right. See, that's what's up. You went the extra mile. That's cool. But I don't like these oblong. Nah, B. I like the round. Like what you got. You got what's up. Like these. Like I remember arcades, right? Like the old school was like the round knobbies. It just feels more comfortable. Then they started doing these, and I was like, So if I would get this one, I would definitely switch some sticks out immediately. The buttons, I mean, I don't know if these buttons are any good, so I wouldn't be able to tell. And also, I would probably up the sound system because one speaker could kick rocks. Honestly, don't even put the speaker in there. I'll put my own speakers. I got so many speakers, ridiculous. I'll splice together some computer speakers real quick. I got so many TV speakers, you don't know. All right, so is it JAMA? Okay, JAMA. We don't want that. And this is all just parts and stuff. So 10-piece buttons for 49 cents. Is that each, or is that all of that for 4? That can't be all. I mean, I like express. That has to be each. Whatever. Yeah, that has to be each. That's each. Can't be like whatever. There you go. That's your sparkly joint. Does it glow? It glows, right? Ball. Yeah. You pick what you want. Batter, ball, Japanese style or American. Yeah, I want ball. I'm ball all the way. Keep their bat. I like the ball be. Ball is the way. And the texture is different. The bat has that rougher texture. I mean, you could tell by just looking at it how it's like the ball's just smooth, baby. Ooh, flight stick. Ooh, it looks kind of whack though, but ooh, trackball. Ooh, yo, I'm diving deep. Okay, we don't need coin. No, I ain't that deep. Nope. You got a coin. You got a coin selector on your You got a coin acceptor on your. They spell coin wrong too. You got a coin. They spelled it wrong twice. Kion. They spelled it right here though. You got a Kion acceptor? Sorry, that was a little bit racist, but I'm part Chinese, so I get to get away with it. Whatever. I guess I had to have a picture of my grandma handy, like, hey, look, my grandma. Don't be mad. They are my people. I'm still looking at the okay, hold up. So $56. Did that say 4-player? How's that 4-player? Huh? Wait, 4-player original Panda. Hold up. Oh, I only see 2-player. I don't know what they talking about. 4-player. At least you get different balls. Support. Oh, okay. You could put 2 gamepads support. Okay, I got you. Oh, I see. They got the 2 controllers. The knockoff PlayStation. Come on, son. Why they? Because it's so popular. So what's the shipping on that? $15? So my question is, like, what? Why? Okay, you got more pictures. God dog it. Hold up. You put some more. Okay, hold up. Oh, that's the first one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Go back. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, it's the green one. They ain't got a lot of stickers in there. What's that? Oh, that's the power supply. And what is that? USB? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on. IFA. Uh-oh, too big. I could have done that over here, couldn't I? I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. Let's see. Power cord cable. That's the other power cord cable. It goes to the power. Only one speaker? Come on, legend. Is that enough? And my other question is, does this board support stereo sound out? That's very important to me. The sound is very important to me. Yeah. Yeah, if there's no stereo sound out, man, that might be a done deal right there. I might have to find something else on that one, yo. Oh, HDMI, okay. Sound can come through your TV, no stereo. That's right, HDMI. What the hell am I thinking? All right, so yeah, that makes sense. Most of the games are mono anyway. Well, like a lot of the Sega games that I like wow, my brain just stopped working. Afterburner and I don't know if Space Harrier is. I think Super Outrun is stereo. Well, not the best stereo. You know, it's stereo. It's still stereo. Still kind of important. So what if I get this one? How much is that? That's the 50. Okay, hold up. Wait. Okay. Oh, these. Oh, okay. I got you. Don't have afterburner on it. Oh, how dare you? Get it. Get it and play it. But it would be better with a flight stick. So that's the thing, though. I might. I'm trying to think. Because I want to get it. So if I do. Wait, can you hook up more than two. Can you hook up more than two control sticks to this? I mean, sticks. Yeah. Can you hook up more than two? Because if you can do. I know it's 4-player, but that's through USB. But I would want to have it in. Well, there's a way I could probably wire it so that. Yeah, I can do that. I could just put it in there and just wire it through USB. That probably would work. I paid $300 including the $80 shipping I paid to get it to Hawaii. That's true though. You're in Hawaii, so that'll take you more money. Take you more money. So mine would be, $70. $70 coming here to the United States via standard shipping, so it'll take 1,000 years. May 11th. A month plus, a little more than a month. That's not bad though. And that would just be for this version. That version. I wish they didn't have those. They don't have those other versions. But hold up. Let me see. That's not what I. Well, I mean, then it costs the same if I get that plus the freaking box. It comes out to the same. At $20, and it's the same. Huh. But this one right here, though. Oh, that's the same one I just came from. So, yeah, they don't even have the one for whatever the other price, $194, which would be the ultimate with all the buttons and stuff. Anyway, it's all good though. I appreciate the input. I gotta look into this stuff. I'm not ready for this yet. I need to build the. I still like this though. I ain't gonna lie. But it's not practical for our application. But it's definitely something cool. There you go. I mean, something like, honestly, I'm not averse to building a custom control, cabinet type of thing to hold the buttons and stuff. So that'd be another thing to do. It'd be kind of fun to do that actually. So that'd be dope. But listen, I gotta go. Then it says, do your research. Not all Pandora's boxes are the same. The labeling means nothing. The Wicked Game collections. Yes. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate the advice. I will take it. I'm not going to ignore you because you are experienced in this. And, oh man, that looks good. That looks so sorry right now. But I do want to build my own, even though it's more of a hassle. And I'm a little bit lazy. Not a lot lazy, just a little bit. Actually, you know what? You're right. I'm going to do my research and see if it's actually worth it monetarily wise to build my own. But at the same point, I'm going to have to build my own anyway because I need to customize it for my application. So there's that. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate the input. I appreciate the input. I appreciate you hanging out for so long. Jesus, been a long night. June, I appreciate you coming through. Talking the stuff. Bridget, Preach. Opti, appreciate you. Of course. Bonds, definitely. Preach. Where's the people? I closed it. I thought I had it. Oh no, I got it open. Where's that? Oh, there you go. I will read the people in chat. The people in chat. Is that it? That's it. The people in chat. There you go. In chat is Pacey, Paystation, Binary 667, GK128, Hecht, Hey Jude, Hi-Fi Bry, Nuxonic, Necromas, Shadow Next Gen, Warham, Watch Dragon, Wilcon, and Zappy. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And Hello, Hecht. Sorry, I missed you, Hecht. I mean, I missed you. I missed your name. I didn't miss I miss you too. But yeah, I guess I got to play a music song to get out of here, don't I? Don't I? Where's the music? Let the music play. There we go. I haven't heard this jam in a while. I don't think I have. I have. Anyway, I'll be around. They sell a lot of Pandora boxes, 70s, 80s, 90s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, and less power electronics. Oh, okay. They sell. All right, cool. Thanks for the. Yeah, I'll look at the specs, and I'll see what like you said, I think he was one of the main ones that I like watching because A, he's British. I like British accents, and B, he was diving in all these like obscure things. And I was like, what the hell is this? So, I appreciate it. But have a good evening, rest of your evening. Appreciate you hanging out, and like again, all the advice and stuff. You are the best, and the console war goofiness continues. It's all fun. It's not serious. It ain't that serious, but let's have fun, as much fun as possible, with and without it, and all that good stuff. But anyway, appreciate you hanging out.